Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. Um, God bless each and every one of y'all. No matter what you're going through, God would always be with you. You know, I gotta talk about this NBA Finals, and I want to say Sixers versus Spurs in the NBA Finals, but it's not that. It's the New York Knicks versus the Spurs NBA Finals series. This is just my opinion. I'm a Sixer fan. Um, you know, I understand a lot of people are going to say that the Knicks are the underdogs. This series is closer than what people think. And I think the New York Knicks, my only concern about the Knicks, right? If I had any concerns is Robinson. I know he got what he had, like surgery on his hand. I don't know if it was his pinky or thumb. I don't know what finger he hurt. I'm not sure when he's coming back. I'm pretty sure he will play in this series. They're going to need all the centers. They're going to need all the power forward. Listen, they're going to need all the help to go against Victor Wembanyama. I think Victor Wembanyama is the best player in the whole NBA. I don't think it's that close, to be honest. So Robinson, Mitchell Robinson, and Towns are going to have to really be on their A game. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you rocking with me. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in the building. Stay a little while. Hit the subscribe button if you're feeling the vibes. Let's talk about the NBA Finals, man. A lot of people are going to pretty much say the Spurs are going to dominate this series. I don't know who's going to win this series. I think it's more of a coin flip. I don't believe that the Spurs are just going to sweep the Knicks. I don't believe the Knicks are going to sweep the Spurs. I just truly believe this is going to be one of the best NBA Finals. This can go 7 games. I'm going that far. Like the Spurs versus Knicks is going to be one of the best NBA Finals in a very long time because they're both evenly matched. That's just my opinion. A lot of I don't know why people feel like the Knicks aren't a good team. Like I know the Eastern Conference isn't as tough as the West. I will admit to that. But the Knicks, what did they do to the East? They ran through everybody. They swept the Sixers, which I'm a Sixer fan. I'm keeping it real. They swept the Cavaliers. They made it look easy. That's why they was literally how many games they resting before the first game of the NBA Finals? How many games are they resting? Yeah, that's how good the New York Knicks are. They're very deep too. A couple of players that are going to have to really be on their A game for the New York Knicks. I think Towns. I already talked about Robinson. Hopefully Mitchell Robinson. He has to play. I don't know how bad his hand is. Hopefully he comes back sometime this series. But Towns, man, that's the one guy, one of my favorite players on the New York Knicks. He gonna have to bring it. Towns is gonna have to bring it. You cannot let Victor Wembanyama do whatever he wants to you, Towns. Towns, you're gonna have to do your thing. Listen, Towns, I'm calling out Karl Anthony Towns, number 32. You're gonna have to be on your A game against Victor Wembanyama. I understand how good Victor Wembanyama is, but Towns, you're one of the best centers in the game as well. You're going to have to do your part, bro. I'm talking about not just defensively, offensively. Make Victor Wembanyama work on both ends of the court, meaning guarding you. Towns is, in my honest opinion, like I said, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the best centers in the NBA. Shout out to my guy Jonas in the building. Everybody in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button so we can get this stream out there to a lot of other NBA fans. Shout out to my boy Jonas in the building. Knicks win championship in game 6. I don't know about all that now. I think it's going 7, bro. Maybe you might be right. I think it's going 7 either way. I don't feel like the Spurs is going to sweep. I don't think the Knicks are going to sweep. I don't think it's going to be a 5-game series. I don't even think it's going to be a 6-game series. I think this is going to go 7. But the biggest factor for me, just my opinion, is Towns versus Victor Wembanyama. Get Victor Wembanyama in foul trouble. Make sure you know what's going on. I don't even know how to say your name much. Yeah, listen, I don't know how to say your name respectfully. But shout out to you, man. God bless everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button so we can get this out there. I hope Spurs win. Honestly speaking, as a Sixer fan, I'm not really listen. It's all fun and love when it comes to me when I talk trash on the Knicks, but the Knicks are a very good team. I don't know who's winning this game. This series, I mean, not game, this series. I have no clue who's winning this series. This is a 50-50 coin flip, in my honest opinion. I think it's going 7. But the matchup and what's going on, BP, what's good with you? Towns versus Victor Wembanyama is going to be the matchup that I'm going to be watching very closely because Towns is going to have to bring it offensively. He's going to have to make the best player in the game work for everything on both ends of the court. And also, another player that I'm going to have to call out besides Towns, I got to call him out because he's going to have to be on his A game. He's going to have to do his thing. OG Anunoby, I got to call him out. He's going to have to do his part in guarding Victor Wim. Everybody, honestly, the top defenders between OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Towns, and Mitchell Robinson, they're going to have to bring it. You know what I mean? Cat can't check. Yeah, I'm not saying he's going to stop him, bro. I'm not saying he's going to stop Victor, bro. But my whole thing is he's going to have to make sure he makes it hard for him. And he's going to have to bring that offensive. He's going to have to bring his offensive game. You can't just score 13 points against the Spurs, bro. Like he's going to have to try to get. I want to say 20 a game. Try to get at least. I'm gonna say 17 to 25 a game, and he's going to have to play the best defense he can ever play because Victor Wembanyama is on another level right now, and he is the best player in the NBA right now. But Cat's going to have to make Victor work. That's my biggest thing. He has to make Victor Wembanyama work. He cannot let Victor Wembanyama do whatever he wants on offense and don't have to play one of the best centers on defense. He's going to have to make that man work and play both ends of the court going against him. Victor Wembanyama plays both ends of the court naturally. He's just that good. But I'm talking about the specific matchup between Towns and Victor Wembanyama. He's going to have to make him work. And can't check. It's going to be a close series. Yes, I think so too. Remake NBA Cup. Yes, it's going to be a very close series. I believe that too. This is going to be one of the best NBA finals, in my honest opinion, in a very long time. I don't know how people. If you listen, I'm a Sixer fan. I'm not going to hate on the New York Knicks, even though they beat us. I'm not going to sit there and hate. I got a lot of respect for Towns. I got a lot of respect for Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson. They're doing their thing. But like I said, this is not going to be a cakewalk for either team. This is going to go down to 7. I hope it goes down to 7. I hope how good the Western Conference Finals is. I hope the NBA Finals is just as good or even better because both teams are deep. When you talk about the bench for both teams, they both got deep benches. They both got stars on everywhere. The stars everywhere. Towns is a star in my eyes. Jalen Brunson is a star in my eyes. Then you got players like OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart. Josh Hart is such a dog. You know what I mean? And I didn't even get to the Spurs. I'm going to get to the Spurs too. But when you talk about the bench, Mitchell Robinson, I don't know what his surgery is like. I don't know when he's coming back. He's going to have to be on his A game. But let's talk about the Knicks bench real quick. Landry Shamet. He's been so good lately. Jose Alvarado's been decent. Miles McBride's been pretty good as well. Yeah, their bench is going to have to show up. The Knicks bench is going to have to show up. Then when you get to the Spurs, oh my goodness. Listen, I'm a Sixer fan. Julian used to be, by the way, Landry Shamet used to be a Sixer. Mikal Bridges used to be a Sixer. But yeah, we traded Mikal Bridges on draft day because the Sixers are a stupid franchise sometimes. I'm gonna keep it real. And by the way, everybody that's in the building, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to my first 1,000 subs. I'm going live for the NBA Finals, play-by-play, old school play-by-play with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Sixer fan or not, you're welcome to the YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. There's a lot of evil going on around the whole entire world. And I'm just trying to bring people together. And I think sports is definitely one of the biggest things can bring people together, especially Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. and of course, sports I think can bring us together as well. But getting to the Spurs, man. All right, so Julian used to be Sixer. Victor Wembanyama is the best NBA player in the game. Listen, I don't really think it's that close. Like people want to talk about. See, I'm a different type. When I look at basketball, I look at players that can play on both ends of the court, and Victor Wembanyama can play 1 through 5. Literally, he can guard. He's so athletic to be 7'4", whatever he is. He can guard 1 through 5. If there's a switch, it's not really going. You can't really just cook Victor Wembanyama. I don't care what guard you can put at. Listen, this man got a wingspan of probably like 100 feet. You know what I mean? This guy is just amazing. And then De'Aaron Fox been getting De'Aaron Fox in Game 7 against the Thunder. He's coming off that, I think it was an ankle injury. De'Aaron Fox has been playing excellent. That last game in Game 7, he's been struggling. I've been calling out De'Aaron Fox. I was like, yo, what's going on with him? Now De'Aaron Fox is starting to cook. Ooh, look out, Jalen Brunson. Look out, Jalen Brunson. But man, Vassell, oh my gosh, Castle. I made a video as a Sixer fan. I made a video a long time ago not a long time ago, but before Castle got drafted, I said the Sixers need to draft Castle. Castle is such a good player, bro. This man can get you 20 points. He'll get you he'll get you 8 rebounds. He'll get you like 10 assists. The only problem with Castle is he has to be better with his turnovers. He turns the ball over too much. I'm gonna get to the chat right now because I see a lot of people giving their opinion. Make sure y'all Super Hawk smash that like button, y'all. Please hit the like button, please. And also hit the subscribe button. We are going live for the NBA Finals. I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but everybody's welcome to the YouTube family. There's nothing that you can do with Victor Wembanyama, especially if he decides to. Yes. He's amazing. Pop's in the background still coaching the Spurs, I think. Yeah. Oh man, I love Pop, man. I love Pop. Hand down's fat. Yeah, man. He is the best player. Listen, people can hate on Victor Wembanyama all they want. I don't know why people try to hate on that man. He is the best NBA player in the game right now. And if you feel like he's not, why? Give me the reasons why he is not the best player. Name one player better than Victor Wembanyama. Name him. You can't name him. I guarantee you can't name him. If Michael Jordan ain't coming out of retirement, RIP to Kobe. Who else? Who else can you possibly name right now? LeBron ain't in his prime. Luka, I love Luka. Luka don't play no dang on defense, not consistently. I love SGA. He ain't Victor Wembanyama, respectfully. I love SGA. Don't get it twisted. Who else? There's a lot of good players, man. I'm a big time Tyrese Maxey. No disrespect. He ain't Victor Wembanyama. Who is the best players in the NBA right now that can even compare? Like that can even compare to him? There's nobody, respectfully. I don't think Cat can do anything against Wemby because the problem is dudes Cat size aren't used to hard defense being played on them because nobody is big enough to do it. And yes, you know what? He's going to have to bring, and this is why I said, bro, I'm not sure how long you've been in the live stream, but this is why I said that Towns is going to have to bring it offensively. He's going to have to make Victor Wembanyama work defensively. He already is a National League very, very good defender. He's a shot blocking machine, but he's going to have to make it difficult for Victor Wembanyama and try to get him in foul trouble, not by shooting jump shots, not by shooting threes, Towns. I'm talking about driving to the rim and getting body-to-body contact and try to get that man in foul trouble. Get Victor Wembanyama in foul trouble. And the best way to do that is to drive to the hole. You cannot shoot middies. You cannot shoot threes all game, Towns. You got to drive to the rim and hope the best he don't block you. But get that man in foul trouble. That's like the only thing you can do, bro. He's really that good. I admit. We the people want want that as well. Yeah, we want a 7-game series, baby. New York has a very good team. Yeah, New York Knicks is good, man. They claimed the whole series. No, SGA, let's keep it real. King Hudson, shout out to you. Let's keep it real, bro. SGA was the only one cooking in Game 7. He was the only one cooking in Game 7. Yes, you were right. The whole entire series, SGA was not SGA the whole entire series. He had moments. He had certain games. But in game 7, he went down like a champion, in my honest opinion. He went down like a champion. He was the only one that was really doing his thing. And I feel like people don't understand how good Jalen Williams is, number 8. I feel like they missed him so much. He's their second best player. And the problem with the Thunder is Holmgren did not bring it. Holmgren was the biggest disappointment in game 7. Let's keep it real, bro. SJ was the only one cooking. And Holmgren, and I love Holmgren. He's such a good player. But, bro, you gave him what? How many points? Like 4 points in like how many minutes, bro? And you're going to get, listen, bro, this is a guy you've been battling Victor Wembanyama since high school, I believe. You got to do more than that, bro. Holmgren was absolutely horrible. He was horrible against the Spurs in game 7. Holmgren was the biggest reason why I feel like they lost game 7. It wasn't SGA. It was Holmgren, because where was he at? He disappeared. And y'all can't make no excuses for that. Listen, you got to play better. If you are supposedly the second best player or third best player on the team, you got to be better than 4 points, whatever amount of points he had. He didn't have that many points. He was okay defensively somewhat, but he didn't do enough, bro. And you should have had more shots. He put up like 4 shots. What, he was scared to shoot? Like, what? Come on. He's too talented. He's too talented for that. Spurs defense is best. Yes, I love Spurs, but don't get it twisted. The New York Knicks defense is all that too, bro. Yes, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the building. Everybody hit the like button. Yes, I am a Sixer fan and a Phillies fan, but everybody's welcome to the YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. You know, I will be covering the NBA Finals play-by-play with the scoreboard and everything, but yeah, primarily I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but like I said, everybody's welcome to the YouTube family. If you're feeling the vibes, hit the subscribe. Yes, Chris Frill's in the building. So the Knicks haven't played against the Spurs in the playoffs like atmosphere already. Yes. The Knicks haven't played. Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. The Spurs home field is probably the best home field beyond Cleveland, beyond Philly, beyond Atlanta. So yeah, I agree with that comment. Knicks haven't played any comp yet. Hawks, Sixers, Cavs. Yes. Spurs in 5, Sorry, New York, 53 years in Cal. Yo, what's his name? Dakes is talking. Hey, listen, bro. You talking that talk in the comments. Listen, I will admit, hey, listen, it'll be different if the Knicks struggled against the Sixers. It'll be different if the Knicks struggled against the Cavs. They didn't struggle, bro. They swept them. So that goes to show you that, the East wasn't competition, but they didn't struggle. So you don't know what they're going to look like against the Spurs. You don't know what they're going to look like. And I'm going to keep it real. Spurs had to go through better competition, especially the defending champions. I get it. But at the same time, the Knicks are a very deep team. They got dudes that can get you 20 off the bench. They got multiple players that they can throw at Victor Wembanyama. Even though Victor Wembanyama is 7 foot, whatever he is, OG Anunoby is a heck of a defender. Mikal Bridges is a heck of a defender. Even little Josh Hart, he's not even little, but he's 6'4". He's little compared to Victor Wembanyama. If Victor Wembanyama does not utilize his size in the inside, and he plays like he's just gonna shoot middies and threes, Josh Hart gonna guard him. If he plays in the post, you got Robinson, Towns, OG Anunoby, not tall enough, but they can make it difficult for him. OG Anunoby, he 6'8". He ain't the same height as, he ain't nowhere close to Victor Wembanyama, but he's one of the best defenders in the NBA. And then you can have Mikal Bridges on him as well. You just gotta throw bodies at him, bro, and just hope the best. You know, it's kind of like Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. You just throw bodies at him and just hope the best. But the difference is Victor Wembanyama, sometimes he gets to the point where he just wants to shoot threes. Sometimes he gets to the point where he just wants to shoot from the outside and doesn't utilize his size in the inside. He utilizes his size on the outside because you can't really block his shot because his release is crazy. His release point, you're not blocking his shot. You can only just try to distract him with your hand in his face. But listen, if he does not utilize his size in the post or closer to the rim, they will be able to throw bodies at him and slow him down. People are underestimating how good the Knicks team defense is. If Robinson is healthy enough, Towns is healthy enough, OG Anunoby, and you got Mikal Bridges, that is 4 defenders right there that can probably contain him. I didn't say stop him. I said contain him. Make it hard for him. But the thing about the Spurs is they have a much deeper team than the Cavs. They have a much deeper team than the Hawks. They have a much deeper team than the Sixers. I'm a Sixer fan and I'm keeping it 1,000. You know what I mean? When you talk about Julian, he's amazing from the 3. He plays both ends of the court. He's just been amazing. 8 rebounds. He can get you 8 rebounds. He can get you 10 rebounds. Let's talk about Vassell. Same thing with him. Castle. Same thing with him. Then you got off the bench. Oh my goodness gracious. Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson really gave people, I don't know if you watched Game 7, Keldon Johnson hit back-to-back threes in Game 7 against the Thunder. Keldon Johnson, I don't know how tall he is, but he's another person that can come off the bench and give you 15-plus points, bro. Like, they got a deep team, bro. I like Carter Bryant, number 11 for the Spurs. He's a young player. I don't know when he got drafted, but I like him. I love his defense. I love his athleticism. They have some people, bro. Like, the Spurs are a deeper team than the Knicks. They didn't go against a deep team like the Knicks, like the Spurs. The Knicks didn't go against a team that was as deep as the Spurs. So that is the biggest thing. How are the Knicks going to answer to that? And it's going to be a good series. It's going to be a good battle. It's going to be a good battle. Let me look at everybody's comments. Now, the Knicks was supposed to lose to the Cavs. Don't walk it back now. Hey, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. As a Sixer fan, I talk trash to Knicks fans, but I keep it real. I wanted my Sixers to win. I wanted my Sixers to win a championship. I was wrong. I've been wrong for 20-plus years. I'm a Sixers fan. The last time we went to the finals was in 2001 with the great Allen Iverson. By the way, I got Drew Holiday's autograph. It's right there on the wall right there. But yeah, I was wrong. And I was definitely wrong about the Cavs, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The thing about the Cavs, they don't got no freaking defense. Their guards can't play defense. Donovan Mitchell can't play defense. James Harden can't play defense. So if it's all on Jared Allen and Mobley, and what else? They don't got no bench. The Cavaliers have no bench, bro. They have no bench. What you gonna think? What you gonna say? Karis LeVert? Who do the Cavs have off their bench that you really nervous about? All they got, listen, they're starting 5, and if their starting 5 don't do what they have to do, it's going to be a wrap. And then you got Dean Wade. He didn't play good. They didn't have no answer for Jalen Brunson. The coach didn't make no adjustments on Jalen Brunson when Jalen Brunson was cooking them. Like, this Jalen Brunson scored probably like 11 points, 10 points in a row on James Harden, and the coach didn't call timeout. There was no double team sent. The Spurs got multiple players that you could throw at Jalen Brunson. They're a better team than the Cavs. Bro, the Spurs are a way better team than the Cavs. And I'm a Sixer fan. The Spurs are way better than the Sixers. The Spurs are way better than the Hawks. This is going to be a tough series for the Knicks. But for people that think the Spurs are just going to sweep the Knicks and it's going to be a wrap, I don't believe that, bro. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe it. The Knicks are too good, and I feel like it's going 7. What up, everybody? Jalen Brunson's, what's going on, Frox? What's going on, Dinks? Jalen Brunson is pretty good. Knicks either sweep or win in Game 6. Oh, they're not sweeping. I'll tell you that right now. They're not sweeping the Spurs. Ain't no way. The Knicks alone have a crazy bench. Yeah, the Knicks do have a crazy bench. I agree. Taco, is it Cowboys? Shout out to you, bro. I agree. They have a crazy bench. By the way, everybody that's in the building, Super Hawk, smash that like button. It really will help the channel out, and also hit the subscribe button. Yes, I am a Sixer fan, but I will be covering the NBA Finals play-by-play with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Sixer fan or not, if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Yeah, man. We cover the Sixers, we cover the Phillies, but I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. They got cooked in game. Oh, no. Christopher, yeah, hit that like button. Thank you for that comment. What up? Knicks might have a shoot threes to beat Spurs instead of driving to the rim. They're going to have to change it up. They're gonna have to change it up. Spurs winning, but Knicks my state. Hey, listen, I don't know, bro. It's not a guarantee. It is. Listen, bro. It is not a guarantee the Spurs are gonna win the series. Knicks fans should be very confident in what they have. If listen, hypothetically speaking, if the Knicks players were on the Sixers and we were in the NBA Finals, right? And I had Jalen Brunson, I had Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, McBride, all the players y'all got. I would be very confident going against the Spurs because y'all have numerous players that play both ends of the court. Y'all have the Knicks have probably 4 players that play elite defense and can get you 20 points. That's the crazy thing about it. Let me name them for people that people are thinking I'm capping right now. Let me name them real quick. I'm gonna name 4 players that play elite defense and can get you 20 points. Let's start with hold up. Let's start with OG Anunoby. He can play elite defense, give you 20 points. Let's go to Karl Anthony Towns. He can play elite if he wants to. You got to get him involved offensively, but he can play elite defense and get you 20 points. Hold on. Josh Hart can play elite defense and give you 20 points. Mikal Bridges can give you elite defense and give you 20 points. That is 4 players I just named that can play elite defense and give you 20 points. I don't know why people think this is going to be a cakewalk. This is not going to be easy for the Spurs. And this is coming from an opinion from a Sixer fan. I don't believe it. I don't believe that the Spurs are going to sweep the Knicks. I don't believe the Knicks are going to sweep the Spurs. Both teams are very good. Both teams have deep teams. They have good benches. They have stars on both teams. This is not going to be a cakewalk. I don't know why people, you could be a fan of the Knicks. You could be a fan of the Spurs. You got to keep it real, though. None of these teams are sweeping. The Spurs ain't sweeping the Knicks. The Knicks ain't sweeping the Spurs. It's not happening. Listen, I'll be surprised if a team wins in 5. This is going 7. At the very least, it's going 6. 6 or 7. I think it's going 7. Honestly speaking, I want this to go 7 because this is going to be one of the greatest finals. I'm telling y'all going to be like, wow, that boy Mike know a little bit of something. I don't know everything about basketball, but I know the basics. And I'm telling you, the Knicks got a deep behind team. I don't know what people talking about. Jalen Brunson, he gets you buckets. He not the best on defense. At least he attempts to play defense. He ain't like James Harden. James Harden would move out the way. James Harden would literally move out the way and let you get whatever you want. James Harden don't play no defense. He might get an occasional steal in the passing lanes, but James Harden don't play defense. At least Jalen Brunson tries to play defense. And then you got Landry Shamet that can get you possibly 20 points, 15 plus points, possibly. I don't know. McBride can get you 15. It's going to be tough. Then when you go to the Spurs, I can name about 5 players that play both sides as well. You go to Julian, he'll get you 20, and he has good defense. Castle, oh my gosh. He can score 20, get you good defense. You got Victor Wembanyama, the best player in the whole entire NBA. He'll give you 20, 40, and then great defense. Then you could talk about Devin Vassell. He can get you 20 and give you some pretty darn good defense. Who else? Harrison Barnes, no comments. He doesn't really play that much. Kelly Olynyk, no. Keldon Johnson could get you probably a good 15, play some pretty good defense. I was going to say, Dylan Harper. How did I forget about Dylan Harper? What the freak what am I doing, bro? I forgot about Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper can do it both ways. Listen, bro. Dylan Harper, let me tell you about that 2025 NBA draft with Cooper Flagg, VJ Edgecombe, Trey Johnson, Con Knipple. Who am I missing, y'all? Dylan Harper. Who else am I missing from that 2025 NBA draft? That draft was all that in a bag of chips, y'all. That draft was all that in a bag of chips. That 2025 NBA draft with Cooper Flagg and the guys, bro. Dylan Harper plays like he's been in the game for a long time. I know his dad's a champion. He learned a lot from his dad, but still, his dad can't help him play on that dang on basketball court. You know what I mean? And Dylan Harper off the bench for the Spurs can get you 20 and play good defense. That man is special. Hey, listen, I don't know how what the average age is for the San Antonio Spurs, but their average age is probably like 24 and down. You know what I mean? I don't know what their average age is, but they're different, bro. They're different. They're definitely different. Okay, so you missed a lot. You said Kean Ellis. Come on, bro. Schroeder? Nah, man. Come on, bro. Knicks has great defense. They know how to rebound. Yes, they not, that's another thing. They know how to rebound real good. That's a fact, bro. Josh Hart is like 6'4", and he can average like 11 rebounds. That bull different. Mikal is trash. What? Listen, bro. I don't know what you've been watching, but Mikal Bridges is not trash. I don't care what the big timers on ESPN will try to hype it up. I know my homie Stephen A. Smith was trying to talk crazy on Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, one of them guys, bro, plays both ends of the court. He'll get you 20 and he'll play good defense. Watch Mikal Bridges play again, bro. I think you need to rewatch him. He is not trash, bro. You got your own opinion. I respect your opinion. I disagree with that, bro. Mikal Bridges is not trash. Jalen, as a high percentage, is shooting threes. Yup. Mitchell Robinson is 100%. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I be jacking up their names. I know. He said OG and I just said OG and Nobi. And then the Nobi. Yeah, I know. All right, yeah. He said, think the basketball guys, we don't gotta watch OKC anymore. Yep, yeah, you might have to watch them next year, but not right now. They out, they going home. Nobody's 100%. Yeah, that is true. Mo, you're 100%. Nobody's 100%. I don't want to hear the excuses, man, with injuries. Oh, well, my team lost because my guy ain't 100%. At this point, Mo, that's a good point. At this point, bro, ain't nobody 100%. If you are, let me tell you the people that's 100%. The guys that don't get on the dang on the court. The only way you're 100% is if you don't get on the court. That's the only way. If you don't play, that's the only way. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but I'm being honest with you. If you're 100%, you're coming off the bench, deep bench, when it's like a blowout or something like that. You're not the dudes that been playing all year long, the starters and the role players that come off the bench, they're not 100%. Everybody's dealing with something. Now, it just depends on how bad it is, but if you on that court, ain't no excuses. I'm a Sixer fan. How you think I feel? Joel Embiid hurt every single year. When he's on the court, nobody says, "Oh, well, Joel Embiid's hurt." That's why. Listen, they don't give us excuses. They just beat us. They either lose or they win. You know what I mean? Paul George is on the Sixers. When he's on the court, nobody says, "Oh, well, Paul George's still battling an injury." No, you either win or lose. If you on that court, it is what it is. That's just how it is, bro. Straight up. Thanks. Think the basketball guys best gift of summer was okay. Oh, you don't like him? Castle Fox. I love Fox. I love Castle. Fox is okay on defense. He all right. But I'm talking about the ones that really play that shutdown defense, that can really play defense, like Castle, yeah, and Julian and Victor Wembanyama. Watching their home games was dreadful, but now it is over. Harper, yeah, I forgot, bro. I forgot Harper, bro. I feel so bad for getting Harper, bro. Like Harper, like I got so much respect for the 2025 NBA draft, bro. Like I don't know, like they try to say that the 2026 NBA draft is better than 2025. I gotta do more research. I know the 2026 NBA draft got some ballers though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Bull Boozer. The son of Carlos Boozer. Do y'all remember Carlos Boozer? He played for I know he played for a lot of teams, but I know the team that I remember him the most, he had a bald head. He played for the Chicago Bulls. Hey, listen, Carlos Boozer had that dog in him. That's my God. His son is, they say he's projected, I forgot his first name, but I know his last name Boozer. They said he's projected to be like pick 3, pick 2, bro. He that good, bro. Listen, as a Sixer fan, I would love to trade up to go get him. Yeah, I love Harper. Me too, bro. Shame got drafted ahead of Brunson. Yeah, that's crazy. Harper be balling. Yeah, Harper be really balling, bro. Julian Yaz, bro. When he not selling on threes, Dylan be coming through. Yeah, bro, for real. Harper got his own Nike shoe. That's crazy already. Knicks are 2-1 versus Spurs this year, including the win in the NBA Cup Finals. The Spurs got lucky round one versus number 8 Suns that were without Durant. Round two versus number 4 Lakers without Reeves and yeah. Round three versus number 1 without number 2 scorer J Dub. Yeah, they're going to beat the Knicks now. Hey, listen, let me say this real quick. And I know you gotta be a Knicks. I know you a Knicks fan. I know you're a Knicks fan. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But let me say this: everybody that's in the building, I need everybody to hit the like button. Can I get 20 likes? Help a brother out. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We will be going live for the NBA Finals play-by-play with the scoreboard and everything on my laptop. Yeah, I am a Sixer fan. I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Let me talk about that, what you just said in that comment. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's gonna be a good series. I got it going. I got it going 7. Honestly speaking, I got this going 7. It's a coin flip of who wins game 7. But what I will say is this: I wouldn't look too deep into regular season awards, bro. I wouldn't look at the NBA Cup Finals as what this NBA Finals is going to be. You can get some information on how they played, y'all, but I'm telling you right now, I would not really value it too much because, like I said, the Spurs they different too, bro. The Knicks are good. The Spurs are good. This is going to be a battle to the end. It's not going to be a sweep either way. It's going to be a battle. Coming from an opinion from a Sixer fan, I'm keeping it real. I wouldn't look too deep into that NBA Cup Finals and what y'all did in the regular season. Regular season ain't the same as playoffs. The physicality is way different. The games mean way more. They're going to try a little bit harder. I understand the Cup Finals. They really tried to, you know what I mean, make the regular season a little bit more, entertaining and a little bit, the regular season is long, so you got to make it better than what it has been the last couple of years. People were tanking and I don't know what they're going to do with the tanking stuff. I got to stop tanking. Coming from a Sixer fan, we drafted, we tanked, we lost on purpose for like 6 straight years. And the best we got was Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz. And I say that respectfully. Ben Simmons was the number 1. Let me just say this. I'm going to get to what I was saying about the Knicks and Spurs, but let me say this real quick, man. The Sixers tanked for 6 straight years, I think, probably more than that, the process days. We had back-to-back number 1 picks. We drafted Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz. And Ben Simmons, people were trying to tell me, oh, Ben Simmons going to be the next Magic Johnson. Ben Simmons going to be the next LeBron James. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I was trying to tell people the guy I liked more than anybody in that draft was Brandon Ingram. That was the guy I liked more than everybody. Not saying I compare Brandon Ingram to Kevin Durant. I know no comparison, but I'm talking about the way they look and way they shot the ball. They look similar when it comes to like their body type. They very skinny, lanky, whatever. And I'm just like, all right, he remind me kind of like Kevin Durant. But I looked at Ben Simmons, and all I seen was highlights on the fast break. Yes, it looked good. The man has handle. He plays elite defense. He's 6'10". The man didn't work on a jump shot. The man didn't work on a 3. And then they would show, he's shooting 3s when it's the summer. But what about in the game? He never shot a 3 in the game. Rarely. He didn't work on his free throws. You know how it's hack a Mitchell Robinson or hack a Shaq? It was the same thing with Ben Simmons. Hacker Ben Simmons. The man was breaking for chicken from the free throw line. He ain't work on his game. And what is my point? My point is we drafted back-to-back first overall picks, and we still in the situation we in right now. So all the teams that's tanking, it ain't a guarantee you going to get a chip out of it, bro. That's why I hope the NBA commissioner does something different, bro, because this tanking is messing up the NBA. It is. Sixer fans deserve way better than a Ben Simmons, and respectfully, Markelle Fultz, I believe he got hurt, so I'm not really blaming him for that. But it just sucks, bro. They try to tell me that Ben Simmons was LeBron James. You understand what I'm saying? They try to say Ben Simmons was freaking LeBron James. They said that Ben Simmons was Magic Johnson. I said, what are y'all on? Whatever y'all got going on, y'all got to stop the cat. For real. Let me get back to what I was saying. All right, but yeah, don't look at the regular season stuff, bro. This finals is going to be different, bro. The guy from BYU as well in top 5. Yeah, they got a couple of players, though. Why is a Philly fan following the Knicks in the finals when my Knicks eliminated? I lost interest in basketball. Hey, listen, this is the thing about it. I'm a basketball fan. Yeah, just because I'm a Sixer fan, I don't just start watching basketball because my Sixers get knocked out. I'm a real basketball fan, bro. Like, I watch all the teams when I have the chance. It's amazing. All right, for instance, let me tell you something about myself. Yeah, I became a Sixer fan the Allen Iverson days. That's where I'm a 90s baby. I grew up watching AI. Let me tell you something. You know what my favorite player was in the NBA at that time, though? You know who my favorite player was? Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was my favorite player. I watched the Spurs with Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker and them winning multiple championships. It's about loving the game, the sport it's about loving basketball. Yes, I'm a Sixer fan. But I love watching basketball. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's good to know other teams and what they're doing because maybe we can learn from these teams that are winning. Maybe we can learn from the Spurs. Maybe we can learn from the New York Knicks. Yeah. And watching the Knicks are the rival. I want to see if they can beat the Spurs. They beat the brakes off of us. Let's see if they can beat the Spurs. But my interest when the Sixers lost did not make me feel like, all right, I can't watch the rest of the NBA Finals because my team is not in. I respect a lot. Listen, I got favorite players on the Knicks, bro. I got players that I like. I mean, I'm not a Knicks fan, I'm a Sixer fan, but I like Josh Hart. I like Mikal Bridges. I like Towns. I like a few players, bro. Don't mean I'm a Knicks fan. Just like, all right, so I can't watch, or say, hypothetically speaking, say the Bulls in the 90s were playing right now in the finals. What, I can't watch Michael Jordan because I'm a Sixer fan? They most likely would have knocked out my Sixers. They would have beat my Sixers. But I can't watch Michael Jordan. I can't watch Michael Jordan because I'm a Sixer fan. Like, come on, man. Like, it's about loving the game, bro. It's about loving the game. I love basketball. Basketball, honestly, is my favorite sport. Close second is football, then baseball. You know what I mean? But I love basketball. Like, I'm going to always watch. Like, you can't tell me you don't want to watch the Spurs play against the Knicks. You don't want to watch Victor Wembanyama in his first NBA Finals. You don't want to watch a potential all-time great player prove himself and prove that he really is the best player in the NBA. Let me tell you something real quick, man. All right, you know they had a press conference when SGA won the MVP. Y'all remember what he said? I forgot the exact words, but I know. Don't quote me, bro. Don't quote me, y'all. But they asked him, "How do you feel?" In other words, about SGA winning the MVP. What did Victor Wembanyama say? What did he say? What did he say? He said, in other words, I don't like it. And what did he do? He dominated in the Western Conference Finals. So you're telling me because I'm a Sixer fan, I shouldn't watch Victor Wembanyama, probably one of the greatest. He's probably, if he can stay healthy, play 13 plus seasons in the NBA, which I hope he does. He has the mindset like Tim Duncan, not the same game as Tim Duncan, but he has the mindset, the energy like Tim Duncan. You're telling me you don't want to watch Victor Wembanyama play because the Sixers got knocked out the playoffs? You tripping, bro. Hey, listen, I'm a Sixer fan. I love my Sixers. I'm going to rock with the Sixers. But at the end of the day, I love basketball. And I got to watch other teams. It's not that I'm cheering, oh my gosh, the Spurs is my new team. I'm not a bandwagon fan. But I love watching basketball. I like watching great players play. So you don't want to watch Grant Hill. You don't want to watch Tracy McGrady. You didn't want to watch Vince Carter. You didn't want to watch all the greats. None of them were on the Sixers. None of these players were playing on the Sixers. So I got to just not watch all the all-time greats because they're not as Sixers. And when the Sixers got knocked out the playoffs. No. Come on, bro. Come on. Knicks are better because they changed their offense in round one. OKC without J-Dub is one-dimensional. Shut down SG, and then they have no offense. Knicks can play through Cat or Brunson, Bridges, OG Hart, all play off ball. Ooh, excuse me, and can create their own shots. He was a dog. Yes. Yeah, it's those fans, but I don't hate the other teams. I will watch because I love. Yeah, we love basketball. Well, I don't know what. Listen. I respect how he feel, but I don't just be like, all right, my team's out. I'm not going to enjoy the sport of basketball because my team out. My team hasn't won since 19. What is it? The Sixers ain't won a championship since 1983. I wasn't even born yet. So my whole thing is that means that's a lot of basketball I'm not watching. And I'm not trying to be funny. That's a lot of basketball that I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss a lot of basketball because my Sixers haven't been to the NBA Finals since 2001, and they haven't won since 1983. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, just not watch basketball? Like, I don't know. And shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Can I get 6 more likes? If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for the rest of the NBA Finals. Even though I am a Sixer fan, I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel. Everybody's welcome to the YouTube family. Always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Trying to get to my first 1,000 subs on this channel. I'm about like 30 subs, give and take, away from that goal. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm just, trying to just bring all people together, whether you a Sixer fan or not. This is sports are designed to bring us together. Like, there's too much stuff going on right now. There's too much division going on right now. People got to understand, like it's real out there. It's real out there. And I feel like people need to come together as one. I'm trying to get to the comments. Jalen with the Knicks in 4. You said Knicks in 4. I ain't happening. And I'm not a Spurs fan. I don't think the Knicks is winning in 4, bro. I don't think that's happening. Spurs in 4. I don't think the Spurs is in 4 either, bro. Respectfully, their last 2001. Yeah, bro. We ain't been since 2001 to the finals, and we lost to the great R.I.P. to Kobe, and we lost to Shaquille O'Neal and Derek Fisher and Fox and them. Like, we haven't been to the NBA finals since then, bro. That's a lot of basketball I ain't watching because we haven't got out the second round, and I don't know how long. It's been a long time. Can New York win against the Spurs? I think New York can win against the Spurs. It's going to be very hard. I think both teams can win against each other. And I'm saying that, and I'm being like, I'm giving you my honest opinion. Like, I don't believe that the Spurs are just going to just dominate the Knicks. I don't believe the Knicks are just going to dominate the Spurs. This is going to be a battle. It's going to be close every game. It's going to go down to the wire. And like I said, I was giving you multiple players on both teams that can cook, bro. That can give you 20 and play elite defense. Defense wins championships. And everybody, defense don't win championships. Yeah, then why are 2 of the best defensive teams in the dang on NBA Finals? The Knicks is a heck of a defensive team. The Spurs is a heck of a defensive team. Both teams play the best defense in the NBA. That's why they're in the finals. But the thing about it is they have two-way players that can get you 20 on top of playing good defense. That's the difference between the Knicks, Spurs, while they're in the finals and everybody's knocked out. Everybody's didn't make it. The Sixers, I'm a Sixer fan. We didn't make it. I'm not going to use injuries as an excuse. We're not deep enough. We're not deeper than the Knicks. Knicks are just a better overall team. We had Paul George give us 7 points in elimination game. So what's that going to do? You're paying Paul George $211 million for 4 years, and the guy gave us 7 points in a dang elimination game. So when you got New York Knicks players that are not getting paid $211 million, that can get you 20 and 10, and that can play defense. Hey, listen, Paul George what did he average in the playoffs? Like 16 points in the playoffs? That's for a max player, bro. And then you got Joel Embiid, yes, coming off an injury. At least he playing on one leg. He gave us 24 in an elimination game against the New York Knicks. At least he gave us 24. Tyrese Maxey struggled. BJ Edgecombe's a rookie, so I'm not really like tripping so much about him. But everybody was struggling. And the reason why they struggled, let's keep it real. I'm being honest, as a Sixer fan, the reason why the Sixers got dominated by the Knicks and they beat us multiple times by 40 plus points was because they took it from us. They dominated us because they play both ends. Their defense made our offense struggle. See, that's the thing. I can say that the Sixers are hurt and all that, which they were. Everybody hurt at this point. But the Knicks got that defense, bro. Just like the Spurs. What the Spurs did to the Thunder in the fourth quarter, the reason why the Spurs got past the Thunder in the fourth quarter was, yes, they were scoring, and Johnson made a couple of threes in the fourth, but it was really that defense, bro. The Thunder didn't have nobody else that could score. When a Holmgren don't give you nothing, they don't have a chance without Jalen Williams. They don't have a chance. I'm just keeping it real. For a reason. Yeah, defensive player, yeah. Sixers did not have best players on the roster. Patrick Ewing is signing to get he will come off the bench. Oh, that's funny. Spurs in six. He said, Knicks like the Cowboys. I hate to see them win. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna sit here and lie though. I'm not really a Knicks hater. But if I had to choose a team that I will go for, I'm going for the Spurs, bro. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I'm going for the Western Conference, bro. I'm going for the Spurs. If I had to choose, listen, I like players on both teams, but if I had to choose between the two teams, I'm going with the Spurs. But are the Spurs going to win? That's a definite question mark. It's a question mark. But I'm going for the Spurs against the Knicks. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The New York has 3 Yeah, bro. 100%. Yeah. So we hate. Oh my goodness. Knicks have and D Wings. Yes, and OG Hart. And Bridge. Yes, you're right. Knicks have a lot of 3 and D Wings. Yeah, man. They have a lot of good. Another player. I'm gonna bring him up again. Josh Hart. Josh Hart has the biggest heart, bro. Like that man's 6'4", and he'll get you 13 rebounds. He'll have more rebounds than the centers on his team. Josh Hart not only will get you the 13 rebounds, he can get you 15 to 20 points. He'll get you some assists, he'll get you some steals, he'll get you some blocks. The one thing about it, and sometimes it don't even show in the box score, but you know he made an impact because he dives on the floor. He dives on the floor for a loose ball. Like, he's one of them guys. You need multiple guys like that. And the Knicks have that. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be easy, bro. Like, Spurs got the same thing the Knicks have, but it's not going to be easy for the Spurs. And it's not going to be easy for the Knicks. For real. Yeah, you know what? Why am I going for the Spurs? Let me tell you why I'm going for the Spurs. Whew. I'm a little salty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a little salty. But it's not like a salty where I'm like, all right, I hate the Knicks. I just want them to lose everything. I wish injury was on player. Nah, man. It's more about me talking trash to the Knicks fans. It's all love at the end of the day. I just want to talk trash to y'all. Because y'all, you know how, they've been talking so much trash on my Sixers. So, yeah, I want the dang on Spurs to win. I ain't gonna lie. I want them to win. I'm a little salty still. But it's not like I'm saying that the Knicks suck. I'm not one of them Sixer fans or fans that's like, all right, because I'm being real with you. The Knicks is a good team. But do I want them to win? No. I'm not going to lie. Why would I lie? Ain't no reason for me to lie. I want y'all to lose. I want the Knicks to lose. But that's not to say that y'all don't have a good team. And y'all have a good team that could actually win the championship this year. I'm keeping it real. But one thing I will say, though, I would be happy. You brought up a coach. Mike Brown has the experience from Phil. Phil Jackson. Yes, let me say this real quick. I forgot what teams he coached. I know he coached LeBron James with the Cavs, right? He coached a couple of teams. I'm happy that he came back. I forgot Mike Brown was even the coach of the Knicks. I forgot he was the dang on coach. He has the Knicks playing amazing. I remember when they got rid of their last coach. What was their last coach? The Knicks had, and they was like, "Oh, the Knicks made a mistake. Why would you get rid of him?" I thought that the Knicks made a mistake, and obviously I was wrong. Mike Brown got this team playing amazing, and I'm happy for him. Yeah, Tibbs. Yes, yes, yes. I thought the Knicks made a mistake when they let him go. I was like, why would they let him go when y'all made it that far? Like, why would they? I said, that's stupid. They're not going to look. I'm like, yo, that's stupid. Why would they do that? And this is the reason, because the Mike Brown got them playing on another level. They're playing even better than last year. My only thing with the Knicks, right now is, how are you going to slow down Victor Wembanyama? How you going to slow down Victor, Brandon? That's the guy. Who if Robinson, what is the news on Robinson's hand? What was it? A pinky, a thumb? What was it? Like, is he able to play? Is Robinson even able to play? Because you're going to need multiple players to throw at that man. That man's on another level right now, so you're going to need multiple players. But yeah, I ain't going to lie though. I want the Spurs to win. But that doesn't mean I don't think y'all have a good team. And I will be live. I know there's a lot of New York Knicks fans that are subscribed to this channel, and they're all welcome. They be talking trash. I talk trash back, but I got to keep it real. And some Sixer fans get mad at me when I do this. They're a good team. It is what it is. How can you be mad when their organization made the right moves? It sucks, but they made great moves. The trade for not Markel Fultz, Mikal Bridges, to sign OG Anunoby. Did they trade for Jalen Brunson, or was he just a signing? I don't even know how that happened. That was a great combination. I didn't know Jalen Brunson was going to be this good. You know what I mean? Jalen Brunson is a superstar, in my honest opinion. Because when you think about when he was next to Luka, people forget he was next to Luka. Imagine Luka and Jalen Brunson on the same team, bro. They was cooking, bro. They was cooking on the Mavericks, bro. They was cooking. The problem with that is you have two players that Luka don't play that good of defense. He's 6'8", 6'9". I don't know why he doesn't put more effort defensively, but he does get steals, but he could be a lot better. It's about effort with him. Jalen Brunson, he tries. He's just not the best defender. He'll try, and he does get some steals here and there as well. But you got to have, if one of your guards can't play defense, you got to have the other four that play pretty good or really good defense. You can't just have two guards that don't play defense. And that's the reason why the Cavs lost, in my honest opinion, to the Knicks. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, it kind of reminds me of like what happened with the Thunder when it was like Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and James Harden. And then when James Harden went to Houston, I mean, I knew James Harden was good. He was the sixth man of the year. He was really good to come up the bench. I didn't know he was that good. You know, James Harden going to Houston, them Houston days with James Harden was on another level, bro. I know he ain't the same as he's pretty good still. He just don't play no dang on defense. But James Harden with Houston, bro. Come on, man. Like nobody could see that James Harden. You know what I mean? Same with Jalen Brunson. Sometimes you need a new scenery you need to go to another team to really flourish. Some people be like, oh, he got traded, he's now good. No, sometimes it's good to go to a new team. Another player, I always thought Towns was good. Towns going from the Timberwolves to the Knicks. Towns was always good though. Like it wasn't really, you know what I mean? He was always really good. So that's not really a good example. But really, Jalen Brunson, I did not know this man was that good. You know what I mean? We all knew Fox was good going to the Spurs, so that's not really a good comparison. But Jalen Brunson next to Luka, that really Luka got all the shine. Luka got all the attention. Rightfully so, because Luka's really that good. But Jalen Brunson's really good as well. And then when you talk about back in the day, the Thunder, Westbrook was amazing. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. I know people be caught. They talk. Skip Bayless be saying, what he be saying? Westbrook or whatever. Man, Westbrook one of the best players of all time. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Kevin Durant gonna be in the Hall of Fame. You can say what you want about Kevin Durant. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. But he had to come off the bench. You know what I mean? And nobody's seen James Harden being that dang good. Dylan Harper. What did he say? He said, Mike Brown goes deep into the bench and gives starters more rest so they're not injured. Yes, David, that's a good point, bro. Yeah, that's what the problem was last year, I believe, right? I think that was the problem last year. So that was a big deal to sign Mike Brown. It's risky, but you signed Mike Brown, and Mike Brown got the Knicks playing amazing. Dylan Harper playing good too. Yes, Dylan Harper's amazing. Getting foul trouble for V. Yeah, they gotta get him in foul trouble. If they don't get V in foul trouble, bro, they're gonna get cooked by him, bro. They're gonna have to really get that man, try to get him out the game, or just have him shoot middies and threes all game. Like, as a Sixer fan, when Joel Embiid shoots, like Joel Embiid can make a three, but when Joel Embiid shoots a three, I cheer for him to miss it. You want to know why? Because when Joel Embiid makes 1 3, the man be thinking he's Steph Curry. He be thinking he's Steph Curry, and I'll be like, "Come on, Joel, you one of the best centers in the game. I don't mind you shooting the midi because you're really good at that, but no one can stop you down low. So why don't you use your advantage? You're giving the defense the easy way out, and sometimes Victor Wembanyama be giving the defenses the easy way out by shooting so many jump shots. Now, if he's hot and he's making it from the outside and he's making it, he's posting up, there's nothing you can do about it. He's going to get his numbers. He's going to get his numbers either way, but you can't let him have those monster games when he's having like 40 and 30 rebounds or something crazy. Like, you can't let him have games like that. Like, if he's in the 20s and maybe like in the 20s or whatever, that's fine. You know what I mean? But you can't let this man get you 44 points and like almost 30 rebounds and like 6 blocks. It's like, what are you supposed to do with that? You can't stop that. So it's kind of like you got to really be on you have to be on your A game with him. And then they got so many players, man. That Dylan Harper coming off the bench is just, he different. Castle is different, bro. They got so many good players, man. Castle is just one of them guys. My only issue, like I said earlier in the live stream, he got to stop turning the ball over. That's my only issue with Castle. I forgot the one game he had like 9 assists. He had like 9 turnovers. That man had 9 assists and 9 turnovers. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, you just canceled out. You can't have the same amount of assists as turnovers. That's the only thing. That's the only thing is that. Now that Fox is back and he seems like he's coming, he's back to getting back to normal. Castle won't have to be the point like that. Yes. Yeah, he ran into the ground. That's a fact, bro. God called me. Come on, man. You know what's funny? Someone actually did say I look like him, but I don't think I look like him. I think I look like Mike. My name's Mike. By the way, everybody that's in the building, hit the like button. I cover the Sixers and the Phillies on this channel, but everybody's welcome to the YouTube family. We are going to be covering the NBA Finals. We will be going live for the game play-by-play with the scoreboard and everything. So even if you're not a Sixer fan, you're welcome to the YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. I'm a Knicks fan, but I love VJ. He's going to be a star in the league. Yes, I think VJ is he's a two-way player. He's one of the reasons why the Sixers traded Jared McCain away, which I feel like was a mistake. I think they should have still tried to keep Jared McCain, but it made it easier when you have VJ Edgecombe. But Jared McCain played amazing for the Thunder. He was coming off the bench and then he was starting. That's how good Jared McCain is. He's not a better defender than VJ Edgecombe, but he definitely can shoot better than VJ Edgecombe. He ain't a better driver than VJ Edgecombe, but Yeah, man. Jeremy Kane really was he was really good with the Thunder. But yeah, VJ Eshkom's going to be a star. I think Tyrese Maxey's he's already a star. My only issue with the Sixers is we're going to have to try to rebuild when it comes to Paul George. Just try to trade Paul George for anybody. I don't even care at this point. As long as we can get out that contract, that's the most important thing. And then when it comes to Joel Embiid, um, his 3-year contract extension starts next year. So we kind of got ourselves in a bad situation where the Sixers are stuck with two max players that are injury prone, and you can't really build. You can't really sign nobody because all the money's going to Joel Embiid and Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, I'm cool with it because he's young. He's only like 25, 26. Joel Embiid, he's injury prone. And Paul George is injury prone. And that's a lot of money to give to players that ain't really, ain't playing that much. Um, but yeah, I agree with that, Dre. I think VJ is going to be such a good player. Jackie said, other players let have many points can lose game. Yup. The key to the finals, Cat will get to defend him at the threes. Yeah, yeah, and pull him out of the paint. Won't be getting so many rebounds. Yes, 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 yes. That's a good behind point. That was what the Thunder were doing with Holmgren. They were having when Victor was on Holmgren, they would have him on the outside to get him out the paint. So it'll be harder for him to get blocks and harder for him to rebound. That's a very good point right there. Yes, defend the rim, opening the paint for the yes. You are on the freaking money. You are on the money, bro. If they switch and hold on, he said if they switch and put a shorter defender on Cat, he will shoot threes. Yeah. I just want Cat to be aggressive when Victor's on him. That's all I'm asking because you have to make him play on both ends of the court against a center, someone with the size advantage because Cat don't got the size advantage against Victor, but I feel like he's bigger if that makes sense. Victor's taller, but Cat could be stronger. Y'all get where I'm going with it, right? Use your strength to your advantage, Cat, and make Victor work. Make him work. He said burritos versus chopped. I don't know. I don't know. That's just a random question, David. Cat is the best big 3-point. Yes, 3-point shooter. And yeah, over 40. Yes, I agree. But when he has Victor on him, yes. You said Cat has the size on Wemby. Wemby's too thick. That's what I'm saying. My bad. I had to see me and you, David, on the same page. I don't know if you're new to the channel, man, but you know some things, bro. You know what you're talking about. That's my freaking point, bro. You literally just said what I was thinking. Cat has the size on Wemby because Wemby is thin. He's tall. He got the height advantage, but he's not going to be able to. I'm not going to say he's not going to be able to defend Cat, but use your strength against Victor. That's your only advantage you have on him. You have to use your only advantage on him. Cat got the size on him. I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about strength. You know what I mean? Cat got to use that against him. But you have to make him work. Do not let this man do whatever he wants. That's the thing. You can't. And it goes the other way around. When you talk about Victor Wembanyama, listen, get that man in foul trouble because can't nobody guard you. Really? Nobody can guard you one-on-one. I don't know what they're going to do. The Knicks, they're going to throw multiple people at him. And if they start cooking, they're going to double team him. And then people are going to have to make their threes, man. The Spurs are going to have to make their threes out of the double team. So Julian, very good 3-point shooter. He going to have to make it. Fox was cooking last game. He going to have to make it. Devin Vassell going to have to make it. Castle going to have to make it. I'm not sure if Harrison Barnes is going to get in the game. He going to have to make it. Keldon Johnson, he's been cooking. He cooked in game 7 against the Thunder, he gonna have to make his threes. So it goes both ways. Like Victor Wembanyama, you're gonna have to really try to get Towns in foul trouble. Robinson, the thing that he has, I think you just gotta be real physical with Victor. You're not my saying hurt the man now. I ain't going for all that. Don't hurt the man, but they're gonna have to be physical with Victor. Period. They're gonna have to be physical with Victor. Yeah. I mean, he has no change against. Oh, you say he has no chance against Yamane? I love Yamane, but Yamane wasn't as athletic as Victor Wembanyama. I love Yamane. He was a heck of a player. It's a shame injuries caught up to him. But Yamane wasn't as athletic as Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama, they said he played point guard in high school or something like that, and then he got this growth spurt, and he's 7'4" or whatever he is now. The man got handled. He be crossing dudes up. I'd be amazed at how his handle is that good for a 7-footer, bro. It's crazy. Wemby also gets tired easily, does well in one game. Then yes. You're gonna have. That's why you have to bring. You got to be physical with him. You got to be physical with him. But the thing about it is easier said than done. We could say all this stuff about bringing that physicality to Victor, but Victor is such a great player. He can dominate. It just depends. It just depends. It's a lot of factors. It just depends on how hot his teammates are. Because if you, it just depends, man. This is gonna be a great series. You not talking about Spurs go. He said you're not talking about nothing. Go Spurs go. Hey, listen, I'm keeping it real. Both teams. And shout out to you. Both teams. Giving you my honest opinion from a Sixer fan opinion perspective. They're both deep teams. They both have good players on both sides. They both have great benches. This is going to be a 7-game series either way. A lot of people, some people got the Knicks winning in 4, which I don't believe that. Some people got the Spurs winning in 4, which I don't believe that. I feel like this is going to go 7 games, and I hope it does go 7. I don't know who's going to win, though. I could not tell you who's going to win the series. Could not tell you who's going, but I will be going live. So everybody that hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button. Everybody that hasn't hit the subscribe button. Yes, I am a Sixer fan. I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. I will be going live for the NBA finals, and I also will be covering like big time breaking news like that Luka trade, etc., etc. So if you're interested, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody in the building. Spurs in 6. That's more realistic than 4. I know people were trying to say 4, Spurs in 4. Based on stats, the Knicks is number 1 in 3-point percentage of all 16 playoff teams. Yeah, Knicks can get real hot from 3. But the thing about it, bro, the Spurs can get hot as well. The Spurs is a very good 3-point shooting team as well. See, this is the thing. Both teams have great defenses. Both teams have great perimeter defense as well. So it's going to be very hard for teams. I don't see the Knicks. I don't see the Spurs shooting a crazy high percentage from the outside like that. Now, they might have a game or 2, but I don't think it's going to be like a common thing where both teams are shooting like 50% from 3 or like high 40s from 3. It's going to be in the low 30s. It's not going to be it might be a couple games like that, but it's not going to be the whole series. Definitely not. But this is going to be a special NBA Finals. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing my play-by-play, and I hope y'all enjoy it, man. It's going to be one of the best NBA Finals we have seen in a very long time. I truly believe that. Unfortunately, my Sixers are not in the NBA Finals. That would make it greater if my Sixers were in it, but since my Sixers are not in it, I'm gonna enjoy who's in it. And the Spurs and the Knicks are special teams. And coming from a Sixer fan, I can't stand the Knicks all like that. It's a love-hate relationship. It's a love, a dislike. I don't want to say hate. Hate's too strong. It's a love-dislike relationship. I like a few players on the Knicks, but I can't stand them at the same time. I'm keeping it real. If I had to choose a team I want to win, I'm going for the Spurs. But I can't lie that the Knicks are good. And when it comes to the Spurs, I really don't got nothing bad to say about the Spurs. Really, like the only thing I can say is Castle got to stop turning the dang on ball over, man. That's my only issue with him. And Fox got to he has to be efficient. That's the word I'm looking for. He has to be efficient from the field. He can't be bricking for chicken all game. You know what I mean? He can't be bricking for chicken all game. That's what he's been doing a lot. That's what he's been doing. Bricking for chicken all game. But in this last game, Fox was amazing. He was pretty good. But I can't wait, man. What's up, DB B? What's good with you? What's going on with Allen? Shout out to Allen. Shout out to everybody in the building. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I will be going live for the NBA Finals. I think it was Wednesday. I'll be live for the NBA Finals. Stay tuned for that. Play-by-play, old school style with the scoreboard and everything. And we're also going to, we're going to have a post game. We're definitely going to have a post game right after the dang on game. I'm going to really enjoy this, man. Like, I love basketball. Like I said earlier in this last year, I'm going to really enjoy this NBA Finals. It's gonna be amazing. And see, there's no favorite in my opinion. Like for me, like I'm not going by the people from ESPN and all that. No diss to them. But I'm just saying, like, for me, it's really like a coin flip. It's really a coin flip, bro. This is not going to be easy series for either team. Both teams got some strengths. Both teams got some weaknesses. May the best team win. At the end of the day, between the Knicks and the Spurs, may the best team win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that these are the two finalists at the end of the day because they're really the best teams in both conferences. This is not a major player got hurt and a team got to the finals. That's the only reason why. No, these teams earned it. Both teams earned to be where they're at right now. Both teams earned it. Straight up. VJ Knicks in 4. Let's get it. You said Knicks in 4? I don't know about that, bro. Respectfully speaking. I don't know about that, Irwin. I listen, I got love for some of your players on your team, but bro, as a Sixer fan, I gotta keep it real, bro. Y'all not winning against the Spurs in 4. It's just you capping, bro. I know you a Knicks fan. I know you love your team. Y'all should be excited. Y'all ain't win a championship in like 50 years. I get it. Y'all hype. I'm actually happy for some of y'all Knicks fans. Some of y'all be talking a lot of trash. I love it, but it is what it is. Like, I love it. Just like y'all can give me the smoke, I give the smoke right back. If I give the smoke to you, get the smoke right back. It's all love at the end of the day, but y'all not winning against the Spurs in 4 games, bro. I'm not going for it. Y'all not doing it. He said, bro, Sixers, Chiefs, and Vikings. Oh my gosh. Hey, listen, don't talk about my football team now, brother. Hey, listen, hold on real quick. It's Philly everything right now. It's Philly everything for me besides football. I actually have another YouTube channel. It's called Mike Sports. The channel that y'all on is Mike Sports Vibes 2, where I cover basketball. I cover the Sixers and Phillies. On my other channel, Mike Sports Vibes, I cover the Mike Sports Vibes 2 is the channel y'all on. Mike Sports Vibes without the 2, I cover the Vikings. And if you're wondering why I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania, it's because of Randy Moss. Randy Moss made me into a Vikings fan. You know what I mean? So that's why you see that Adrian Peterson jersey in the back. It's a signed autograph, Adrian Peterson. I don't know if y'all can see the autograph right there. I actually went to my first Minnesota Viking game last year, and I met Dante Culpepper and got his autograph as well. I'm gonna put that on my wall as well. I took a picture with him and got his autograph. So that was a very cool experience. But yeah, I've been a Viking fan. I'm a Viking. Yeah, I've been a Viking fan for a while. Love my Vikings, but man, we got to do something this year. We win in Super Bowl 61 for everybody that's in the building. Everybody that's in the building. If you're into football play-by-play, hold on now. I'm gonna put it in the chat if y'all see if I can put it in the chat real quick. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? We're gonna hold on. He said, hold up, wait a minute. He said, hold up, wait a minute. Hold on, what the heck? I'm gonna put my link to my other channel in the comments. Hold on. What the heck is going on with my computer? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. Let me put my link in the comments right now. I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Hold on. Where the heck is my computer acting funny? I might have to update my dang computer. This joint acting janky. Is that the right word? It's acting janky, or is it? I'm gonna put my other YouTube channel. If y'all into football and you like play-by-plays and all that, I will be going live for primetime games. I go live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything, and I will be going live for primetime games as well. But this is my other channel. If you're interested, I'll put this in here. But make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe on this channel. This is the channel I'm really trying to get out there because I'm trying to get to I'm about 20-something subscribers away from my first 1,000 subs. So if you are interested and you liking the vibes, make sure you subscribe to the channel that you're watching right now. Truly appreciate it. But this is my football channel that I'm posting in the chat. All right. All right, there you go. I posted it in there for y'all. All right. He said already said, oh, hold up. Go Pack. He said, go Pack, go Spurs champ. Oh, hold on now. You a Packers fan? And you a Spurs fan. See, I'm cool with the Spurs, but you a Packers fan? I'm telling you, bro, Cat going stretch one. Oh, okay, out. And we going to continue that streak. I know it sounds crazy, but mark my words. Okay, bro. It could happen. We're going to see. I love Towns. I like Towns. David said, I said that before. Yeah, we're going to see. OG going to near B finals MVP. Watch, bro. Yo, Irwin. OG's one of them guys, bro. Don't forget Josh. Don't forget my boy Hart. He said Favre over Rodgers. I'm with you with that. Y'all Packers, hey, subscribe to my other channel, you Packer fans, because we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all week 1. Don't be mad at me when we beat the brakes off you, because I didn't know I had some Packer fans on this dang on live stream. I love talking trash to Packer fans, so make sure y'all subscribe to this channel as well. Subscribe to this channel as well. George said, he said, hi, Mike. Is Paul George trade this summer? I hope. Oh my goodness, bro. Paul George, see, his contract is brutal, bro. Imagine you try, if you was a GM of another team, why would you want to trade for Paul George? Just being honest with you. He gave us 7 points in an elimination game against the New York Knicks. Paul George has not been consistent the whole time since he's been with the Sixers. He's been either hurt or suspended. Let's keep it real. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real, bro. And I'm not trying to hate on Paul George. I'm just keeping it real. If I was a GM, you probably going to ask, hey, listen, give me a whatchamacallit? Give me a first-round pick to get off of the contract of Paul George. It's crazy, bro. Yes, hit the like button on Mike Sports Vibes too. Yeah, this is my basketball and baseball channel that y'all watching right now. The channel that I posted is my football channel. Yeah, thank you for subbing, bro. You can trade. I don't know, man. Sixers need to trade Embiid. He's a waste of dominates 10% of the game. Hey, listen, bro. I love Embiid. I love Embiid, bro. But my only issue, like you said 10, he said 10% of the games a year. That's the issue, what you just said. I can't even deny what you just said, bro. I can't even deny what you just said because it's true. He doesn't play enough. The problem what you just said though is it's easier said than done. You're not going to be able to trade Joel Embiid's contract. He just started a 3-year contract extension. I think it's like 193 mil. No GM is going to want that contract with a halftime superstar. Not even halftime. He's beyond. It's not even halftime. It's more like a quarter of the time, bro. I'm not hating on Joel because Joel is one of my favorite players in Sixer history. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. He's one of my favorite players. He's such a dominant player, but he doesn't play. He doesn't play. And since he doesn't play, if I was a GM, hypothetically, say I'm the Mavericks GM, and we think that Joel Embiid's the missing piece, why would we want? What are we going to give up for him? I'm not giving you really nothing valuable. You know what I mean? And if I take his contract knowing he's injury prone, I'm going to want a first round pick. Because if he gets hurt again, that literally might be his career. And I'm not saying this to be negative. God bless Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? I hope the best for him and his family. But I'm just keeping it real. The man never played more than 70 games in a year in his career. He barely played enough to get that MVP a couple years ago. I'm just being honest with you. The contract is what's holding the Sixers back because now they got 3 max contracts. You got a max in Tyrese Maxey, you have a max in Joel Embiid, and you have a max in Paul George. I'm cool with the Tyrese Maxey max because he's super young and he's only going to get better. Joel Embiid, well, Paul George, the Clippers didn't want to give him the 3rd year. The Clippers didn't want to give him the 4th year option because they knew what Paul George was, what he was. The Sixers were the only stupid franchise, respectfully, because I love the Sixers, that gave Paul George that 4th year. And then the Sixers were so stupid, they made sure they signed Joel Embiid to a 3-year contract extension. Why? I would have went year to year with Joel Embiid. I would have never gave him a 3-year contract extension. I would have said, Joel, I'm sorry, you can leave, or we can go year to year. We can go year to year. I'm not going 3 years. I can't do that. Because at the end of the day, that's going to hold the franchise back if you get hurt again. Let me read these comments. PG in his max contract by throwing in top bench guys in top picks. Yeah, man. It sucks, bro. Sucks. You have to give up. I don't know what Kelly, if he's under contract. Grimes can go. Respectfully, Quentin Grimes can go. So I'll give it up like Kelly. If I don't know what his contract looks like, so I might be saying something wrong when it comes to him. He might be a free agent. But I'll give up Kelly in a first and try to get rid of some of these contracts, bro. As a Sixer fan, we stuck, bro. We stuck. We got a young nucleus that's really good when it comes to 2 players, and that's Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. That's it, bro. Everybody else can go. Respectfully. I love Joel as a player, but he doesn't play as much because he's always hurt. He's a warrior. He just got surgery. He had an impeditis. I forgot what the word is. He had surgery and came back, and that's why we beat the Boston Celtics in game 7. It was a big reason why we came back against the Celtics and won that series. But it's just always something with Joel Embiid. Every single year. I'm gonna keep it real with you. One year he had a broken face. We're not in boxing. Why is his face broken? Because someone ran into his. He always got something that's not normal. He always has something happen to him that's not the normal injuries. I think he broke his face. He had back issues. He had foot issues. He had knee issues. This man been through it. He's been through it. And it's like I'm just over it because I want to win a championship. And the only way the Sixers are going to win is if Paul George is gone and unfortunately Joel Embiid. You got to get rid of at least one of them next year, which I don't know how that's possible because of the contracts. The process gave Joel a great mid-range shot and great free throws, but he's a yeah. I feel like Joel Embiid is he's a very good player. I would even say a great player when he's healthy. The problem is what's the one saying that we all say? We talk about it in football a lot of the time. The best ability is availability. You can't just put up numbers every 30 games and then you're hurt again for another month or two. Like let's keep it real. And I'm being honest. I'm not hating on Joel. I'm just keeping it real. True, his contract keeps him in Philly. I'm a Celtics fan. Okay. Celtics, Red Sox, and Rays a pack. Oh my gosh! Oh, you a Celtics fan and a Packers fan, bruh. You a Celtics fan and a Packers fan. We're gonna get along just well. Your dad's a Packers fan. Hey, listen, I became a Viking fan from Pennsylvania because I should be Philly everything. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm a Sixer fan. I'm a Flyers fan. I should be an Eagles fan, honestly, but I became a Viking fan because of Randy Moss. So yeah, that's funny. Edgecombe is for real. Maxi is for real. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, you said Joel Embiid soft. I don't think he's soft. I just feel like he comes back. That's the one thing about Joel. He always comes back. It's just he's there's some players, right? I'm pretty sure we can name a few players that have so much talent that for some reason they just can't stay healthy. And Joel Embiid is one of them guys. He's one of them guys that the unfortunate truth is he just gets hurt. He just gets hurt. He's injury prone. He just gets injured. He's just an injury prone star. And I'm just being honest as a Sixer fan. I love Joel Embiid as a player. I think he's probably a good person. Don't know him personally. But the problem is he just gets hurt a lot. Even though he comes back, he gets hurt a lot. And the only way you can build team chemistry is if you're on the basketball court. You can't miss 60%. You can't miss 85% of the season and then come back and then your team has chemistry. When you go against the New York Knicks when they're mostly healthy all year. When you go against the Boston Celtics when they're mostly healthy all year. You can't, team chemistry is just as important as having the talent. You can have the talent, but if you don't have the chemistry, you can go against a team that might be less talented than your team, but got better chemistry and beat the brakes off of you. It happens. The problem with the Sixers is we have a superstar, Joel Embiid, two-time scoring champion, a one-time MVP, a one-time gold medalist. One of the when it comes to Sixer history, one of the highest when it comes to points. I believe he's probably top 10 in points in Sixer history. He put up did a lot of great things, but we won a championship in Philly. We've gone all the way back to Julius Erving the last time we won a championship in 1983. Moses and Maurice Cheeks, we going that far back. And it's a dang shame. Sorry, I'm on a big rant. My bad, y'all. MB also had the thing. Yeah, half his face was paralyzed. You can't make this up. Like, I'm not trying to be funny when I say Joel Embiid pretty much got every part of his body got hurt, bro. Like every part of his body. This is why I say he's a tough dude, but he just get hurt. He one of them guys that just can't stay healthy. He has all the gifts. He can post you up. He can shoot the midi. He can play defense at a high level when he's healthy. You can't be the leading scorer. You know what I mean? You can't be in the conversations of defensive player of the year award a couple of times. Didn't win it, but he's in the conversations if you weren't good. You can't win the MVP if you weren't good. The problem is he gets hurt. The best ability is availability. You can't keep getting hurt. But I forgot about the face being paralyzed. That's crazy. 7'3", 280 and soft. Oh man, my boy say soft. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. Yes, everybody in the building. I know I am a Sixer fan. Don't hate on my squad. Yes, I'm a Phillies fan. Don't hate on the squad. I got Sixer stuff right there with Drew Holiday signed autograph. I got a signed autograph jersey behind me from Adrian Peterson, one of the greatest running backs of all time. And I also have Philly stuff on that side over there. Bryce Harper and the guys. But listen, y'all, I go live for Sixers, Phillies, play-by-play. I will be going live for big-time breaking news like that Luka trade. I went live for the Eastern Conference Finals, the Western Conference Finals. I will be going live with the scoreboard and everything for the NBA Finals as well on this channel. So if you are interested, make sure you Super Hulk smash that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Let me look at the rest of the comments. I'm here just vibing, and you ain't said one line. Oh, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Best abilities developed. Yeah, it's a fact, bro. And listen, people be trying to make it sound like I'm not. I'm just being honest, y'all. The man's always hurt. It's not a joking matter. It sucks. It sucks because as a basketball fan, especially a Sixer fan, we know us Sixer fans know how good he is. We know how good he is on both sides of the ball. It's a tease to watch him put up 30 in his sleep and get 3 blocks, play good defense, and then the next game, and then he played like 3 games and he'll be out for the rest of the year or 85% of the year. It's like, dang, bro, it's a tease. It's like, dang. Remember when before Hill got hurt, Grant Hill got hurt. They was kind of say he was going to be the next man up. It was them injuries. We can go to Chris Webber before Chris Webber got his knees hurt. Chris Webber, y'all remember Chris Webber? I don't know who's in the chat that remembers Chris Webber with the Kings, bro. Do y'all remember Chris Webber with the Kings? I'm not talking about Chris Webber with the Sixers. Do y'all remember Chris Webber with the Kings? Not Chris Webber with the Sixers. That man was cooking dudes. Cooking. That boy Chris Webber was on another level. If it wasn't for the knee, man, these injuries would really be messing up a lot of careers, bro. Them knees, man. Another player that I hope he catches heed to his injury history is Zion Williamson. Zion, I remember, was it in high school or was it in college when the man broke his dang on sneakers? How you break your dang on sneakers, bro? How your sneakers fall apart? That man's so good. He's super athletic. Why can't the man, if you got and I'm not coming at anybody that's battling weight issues. I'm just being honest. He's a professional athlete, and they were trying to say that he's a little bit overweight for his size or whatever, right? My whole thing is this, bro. You are a professional athlete. You are a multi-millionaire. Everybody that's in this chat, if you was I'm not saying you're not, you probably are. I'm not no millionaire. I'm speaking for myself. I'm not a millionaire. But say you're a millionaire. Wouldn't you pay for a top chef? You don't have to eat McDonald's, respectfully. Just saying. You don't have to eat Burger King, respectfully. You don't have to eat Wendy's, respectfully. You don't have to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken, respectfully. You don't have to eat Taco Bell, respectfully. What's another fast food? Yeah. I like Sonic. Sonic is pretty good. But you get what I'm saying? If you are a multi-millionaire, right? Pay for the chefs, bro. It can taste better than the fast food. What does LeBron? LeBron is 40 years old and he's still doing people dirty. LeBron is 41, 42, 40 years old and he's still playing at a high level. Not defensively, but offensively, he's still bringing it. You want to know why? Because he's taking care of his body. He's he's eating the right stuff. It's not about just working out. It's about eating the right stuff. And that's the issue with Zion. And see, I'm gonna feel real bad. I mean, he's a millionaire. I know people can be like, oh, he's a millionaire. Why do you feel bad? Because he could be a very good player, a great player. but he doesn't take it. I guess the game is serious. I guess once you get that bag, once you get that first bag, it's like I'm cool. It's like it is what it is. Like Ben Simmons, it wasn't injuries, I don't think, that messed up his career. It was that he was so, in my opinion, arrogant. He didn't want to work on a mid-range jump shot. He didn't want to work on his free throws. Ben Simmons was no joke when it came to in the fast break defensively. He didn't work on no offensive moves. But when you give a player that much money, it's like they probably like whatever. I don't know. Can you agree? Can you agree that it's gonna be get traded after? Yes, I don't know what happened to Holmgren, bro. I don't know what I was talking about that earlier, bro. Because somebody said something about SGA not being good, or he sucked, or whatever, or he got shut down. SGA wasn't good the whole series, but he did have moments in the series. But what I will say is this: SGA wasn't the reason why they lost. Like I said, SGA had 30 plus points. Holmgren had like 4, bro. He had like 4. He's supposed to be like their second best player or their third best player. And if your second best player ain't playing because of injury, that should make you want to go even harder. But guess what? That man did not show up. His body was on the court, but his mental was somewhere else. He was his mind was on vacation. And that's why the Thunder are on vacation right now. Because he did not play good enough. For real. That's a fact, bro. That's not hating, that's just stating. What's good, Ariel? What's good? My dad watched I was into. Oh wow. I've been a fan since no, oh wow, in 1989. You Viking fan. I wore purple while Brett was there. Yeah, you know, Brett Favre, I ain't gonna sit here and lie, man. I wasn't liking it at first, but Brett Favre is a heck of a player, man. Like, he was amazing for the Vikings. Honestly speaking, that was their best chance to win a Super Bowl. Was that 2009? 2008, 2009. That was the best time. That was the best time for the Vikings to win a Super Bowl that year, because when you talk about our defensive line, when you talk about Adrian Peterson doing what he was doing, Sidney Rice was amazing, Percy Harvin. Listen, we had a freaking team, bro. And we just couldn't get the job done. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. And be out of shape. That's another thing, Jamal. That's another thing. You ain't lying. I didn't stay a Pack fan when I followed Brett until Packers GM Tech. Oh wow, and Mike McCarthy were gone from Green Bay. Oh, who you rock with now? Thank you, bro. 2009. Oh yeah, yep, you got me. You got me with the 2009 Vikings should have be. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, they asked me. I think it was on my last live stream on my other channel actually, and someone was like, What teams don't you like the most?" I'm a Viking fan, so it's naturally, it's all love. It ain't nothing personal. It's naturally to say the Packers. It's naturally to say the Bears or the Lions, but it's the Saints. They're number one. I didn't even read the rest of your comment, but I know what you're probably going to end up saying. The Saints is number one. No, they're tied with the Pack. No, they're number one because they messed up our chance to get a Super Bowl, in my honest opinion. Let me read the rest of your comment. It wasn't Brett INT that lost the game. It was the rest. Yes. And we're paying. Yeah. That was some bull crap. That was some bull crap. I don't even know how it was so obvious. I see one guy trying to stomp on Brett Favre's ankle, twist his ankle. I'm like, bro, y'all don't see this? Bro, I was so irritated. I said, man, I forever will not like the Saints. Listen, it ain't the fans. It's the fact that they just allowed that to happen. They allowed it to happen, man. That was crazy. Where's the best cheesesteaks? Oh man, everybody got their own opinion. You know, everybody got their own opinion about that. You're gonna have to go to the hold up. How many players do you hear needed? Yes. Embiid, he probably missed games for. Oh man, hey, listen, I don't know, man. Knicks haven't played a good defense this playoff run. Brunson about to see some Cat about to get put on a poster by when Spurs in 4 or 5. Hey, listen, bro. And everybody that's in the building, can I get 6 more likes? Can I get 30 likes? If everybody can hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. And also hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I am a Sixer fan, as you can see. I am a Phillies fan. I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but I also cover big time breaking news like that Luka trade last year. And also I've been covering the NBA playoffs. My Sixers ain't been in it. I just love basketball. So I'm gonna be covering the NBA finals play by play with the scoreboard and everything. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, I did post my other channel. If you are interested, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Mike Sports Vibes. I cover I'm Philly everything besides football. I'm a Viking fan. Let me put my other. Hold on. Trying to work on my computer real quick. But shout out to everybody in the building. Knicks haven't played. But let me say this real quick. I understand what you're saying, though, bro. But you still got to give credit to the Knicks. I understand. I don't know if you're a Sixer fan. You might be salty like me. You might be salty like this is my other channel. If y'all into if y'all into football play-by-play, this is my other channel. I'm gonna just spam it a couple times. You got to keep it real, man. Because yes, the Knicks didn't go against a team like the Spurs. I will admit to that. But the reason why the teams look so bad was because the Knicks were so good. You know what I mean? Got to give the Knicks some credit. I can't stand the Knicks. I want them to lose against the Spurs. Ain't no hate. I still want them to lose. If I had to choose one, I'm going with the Spurs. I'm just keeping it real. But at the same time, you got to keep it real when it comes down to how good the Knicks have a very deep team. And like I said earlier in the live stream, they have like 4 players that can get you 20 points and play elite defense. So it's not going to. I watched Weber. Weber was a monster. Them injuries, bro. Yes, I remember that King. Oh my gosh, the Kings, bro. Yes, not 2001. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh, he said I was not 2001. I listen. You're a 90s baby like me, bro. Yeah, Weber was all that, man. Man, Weber was amazing. They just couldn't get past them dang Lakers, man. I think it was the Lakers. Who else was holding them back? But yeah, man, them Kings with Weber in his prime. Oh my gosh. Weber with the Sixers was not the Weber for the Kings. People like Weber wasn't that good. I'm like, I'd be trying to tell Sixer fans, y'all just think of Weber when he was with the Sixers, and he wasn't the worst. He wasn't the same Chris Webber when he was with the Kings. He was decent, but people don't understand how good Weber was with the Kings in his prime. They don't understand. Weber was cooking these dudes, bro. He was cooking. Listen, he was cooking. That's all I'm gonna say. He was on another level. It's some injuries, bro. That's why I like NBA players that I don't know, man. You can't play scared. But them knee injuries caught up to him. Kane's got Lakers in 04. Yes. Lakers. Look, I didn't even read your comment, bro. That's funny. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. Zion is a monster and has finesse. Yes, Zion just gotta get his head in the game more, bro. For real. He gotta get his head in the game. Shout out to Chris for real. Ben Simmons got us by the. You talking about the Dashians, huh? You talking about the Dashians? Ben Simmons got bruh. Oh man. Tony said Knicks will win series in 6. That's more realistic. Some Knicks fans were saying 4. That's not happening. Y'all not winning in 4. Y'all could probably win 6 or 7. Y'all not winning in 4. Honestly speaking, I think it's going 7. It's a coin flip. QL, what's up? Spurs game 6 or 7 win from the New York Knicks still have a broken. Yeah. The center. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if he's going to play what game, but he should play. What happened when Brunson played Castle this season? Did he stop Brunson? And did the Spurs beat the Knicks? Hey, listen, bro. JJ47K, shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you rocking with your boy. Make sure you hit that like button. This is not me hating on the Knicks, but I still want the Spurs to win. As a Sixer fan, it's all love at the end of the day. I'm a Sixer fan. I'm not going for the Knicks. I like some of the players on your team. I like Josh Hart. I like OG. I like Mikal Bridges. I love my bull Towns. Towns my favorite player on your team. I got a lot of respect for Towns. I like Towns a lot. But respectfully speaking, I want the Spurs to win. But let me keep it real with you, bro. Y'all Knicks fans, y'all keep going by regular season stuff. Regular season and postseason is two different seasons, bro. It's way more physical. It's way different, bro. If y'all going to be stuck on regular season, y'all might be in trouble. I hope the Knicks don't think, oh, we beat them in the regular season, we should play like, no, it's going to be different. We'll see. It ain't going to be like regular season, bro. It ain't. The Knicks beat the Spurs 2-1 and won the game. So people who say, no, it's not going to be a sweep either way. Bitter or in bias. I ain't watching. Go. Let's go. What's going on, U-Haul? Yeah, C-Web was different. Brunson scored 50 plus versus Spurs. We have a complete team. Yeah, Tony, I will agree. Y'all do. Can I get 4 more likes, everybody? 4 more likes. Can I get 30 likes on this live stream? Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We are going live for the NBA finals play-by-play, old school play-by-play style with the scoreboard and everything. I am a Sixer fan, as you can see. I cover the Sixers. I cover the Phillies on this channel. But I always say, even if you're not a Sixer fan or Phillies fan, I always say sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Yeah, I covered the Western Conference Finals. I did the play-by-play. That was a great game. Great series, actually. The Jalen Brunson not Jalen Brunson. The Cavs versus Knicks series was not a good series. Cavs got obliterated. James Harden played. After the Cavs lost that first game when they were up by, up by like 22 points in the fourth quarter, and they just choked, and the Knicks just took the game. They played great. I can't hate. They took the game from the Cavs. After that, the Cavs were never the same. They did not recover from that. They lost the series in game 1 because when you lose a game like that, when you're up by 20-something points, it's different, bro. Castle hasn't stopped Brunson yet. Always say only lost because they had a main. Yeah, they did have a main starter hurt. How you doing? I'm doing wonderful, bro. How y'all doing, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? They not winning this. Hold up. I feel like it's a coin flip. It's going 7, y'all. The Spurs only beat the Knicks once and only by 2 without Mitch. Hart and Shaman. You saying they won't win? Hey, listen, bro. I hope they don't win, but that doesn't mean they won't win. You know what I mean? I'm a realist as a Sixer fan. It's all love when it comes to the Knicks. You know what I mean? But I want the Spurs to win as a Sixer fan. But I will admit the Knicks have a good team. But the thing about it, bro, like the Knicks, it's gonna be a hard series. Either way, hard series. Talk that talk. It's not about the regular season, but what are y'all using to say the Knicks will lose or get? What I'm using is this. I'm gonna tell you where my logic is coming from. Where my opinion is coming from. I watched a lot of Knicks in this playoffs. I watched a lot of Spurs. And what I'm using, I'm not even saying that the Knicks are going to lose. I'm just saying I want the Spurs to win. Both teams are evenly matched. I'm going by playoffs. When it comes to the playoffs, the Knicks, the people that use, I'm going to go both sides, right? I'm going to start with the Knicks. People that say that the Knicks don't have a chance against the Spurs because the Eastern Conference is weak. Yes, I would say this. The East ain't the West. I will admit. But the thing about it, you act like the Knicks struggled. The Knicks didn't struggle. They didn't struggle in the East. It'd be different if the Knicks struggled. They did not struggle in the East. They swept my dang on Sixers. They swept the Cavs. They beat the Hawks, I think they beat the Hawks in 5 or 6, right? They didn't struggle. It'd be different if the Knicks struggled. You want to know why they didn't struggle? It's not just because the East is weaker than the West. It's because the Knicks are just that good. This is coming from a Sixer fan. When I say stuff like that, oh, you're a Knicks fan. No, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm a realist. I watched the dang on Knicks crush my Sixers. I watched them crush the Cavs. They're no joke. They got 4 players that can get you 20 and play elite defense. I know it sucks. If you were Sixers, you salty. I'm salty a little bit as well. So that's the one side, right? Then let's go to the other side. We talk about the Spurs. Oh, well, the Spurs, the Spurs is definitely going to win because of the West being so good. I think the Spurs have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to the competition. So they've been playing that high competition because they had to play that high competition. So that's the one advantage I give the Spurs, right? But the thing about the Spurs, right? Because we're not going to use injuries as an excuse. I know Robinson's hurt for the Knicks. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's dealing with injuries. When it comes to the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama, he's just the best player in the game. There's not one player that you can name that's better than him. So when you have the best player in the game that plays both ends at an elite level, you have an honest chance. And then when you add in the Avengers, Fox is starting to come together. So we got, all right, so let's say Victor Wembanyama. Let's call him we'll call him Hawk. We'll have him Hawk, right? And then let's name the players. Let's name the Avengers, the players on. Let's name the Avengers. Hold on, let me see something real quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right, so we'll have Victor Wembanyama, the Hawk, because he's a beast, right? In a good way. We'll have Julian as Iron Man. We'll have Captain America as Devin, right? We'll have Black Panther as Castle. Did I say Fox yet? We'll have Fox as Thor. So, yeah, they got a whole dang on squad, bro. And I didn't even get to the bench. The best player on the bench, in my opinion, is Keldon Johnson. And then maybe a second will probably be Carter Bryant. Mason Plumlee didn't really play. Jordan Laughlin. He didn't really play too much. Luke Cornett played pretty decent. He just gets in, does play some defense, does a little something. But it's really Keldon Johnson and Carter Bryant off the bench. And my freaking bad. I keep forgetting about Dylan Harper. So what's Dylan Harper on the Avengers? What's all the Avengers characters, y'all? I forgot. But they got so many players, bro. They're just deep. They're just deep, man. But even though they're deep, the Knicks are deep too, bro. And I said the Knicks got a lot going on for them as well. Landry Shamet off the bench can get you 20. He might get you more than that. Miles McBride can get you 20. He can give you more than that. Not really feeling Clarkson. He's different. His defense is suspect. I like Jose Alvarado, the run point, a little bit. Robinson's more just defense. He does a lot, but it's his defense that why he's on this team. And he's going to have a big impact against Victor Wembanyama to try to slow him down. But this is an evenly matched series. It's not going to be, just because the Knicks didn't go against nobody, in their opinion, the Spurs are just going to just do whatever they want. No, it's not going to happen. And just because the Spurs played 7 games against the Thunder, they're tired, they're banged up, they're not going to stand a chance because the Knicks rested for how many days? Nah. This is an evenly matched. I'm just keeping it real. It's an evenly matched series. Can go either way. It's our time, no excuse. Knicks all day, no excuse. It's our time. Oh, snap. The Knicks wasn't even playing well when they beat the Spurs. So to say they'll get swept. Now, people that say they get swept, they don't respectfully. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. They tripping. They tripping, bro. I wouldn't even listen to that. Yeah. You say crazy level crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't even listen to that, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't even listen to that. He's I understand you, man. They got there's no Cat will bring me out. Yeah, that's the one. That's the strategy. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to. Oh yes, hit the like button, y'all. Thank you for that, Chris. For real. The Spurs beat the Blazers and injured Wolves and OKC team, but people call out the Knicks. What the difference is, I just feel like the Wolves, even though they were hurt, Wolves is still a good team. Like they're such a good team. Ant-Man is on a he was on a master. Ant-Man was just amazing, even coming off that injury. Julius Randle was suspect. Rudy, I have no like. I think he's a very good defender, but he doesn't bring any offense unless he's getting an alley oop or just a putback or something. He doesn't really bring nothing offensively. Um, the Timberwolves are going to have to get somebody else. But I will say this. I still think the harder role was the West, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't, let me keep it real. It doesn't matter how easy it was for either team to get to the finals. Both teams are in the finals. That's all that matters. Now, who's going to win the finals? Forget all that. Oh, well, the Knicks had an easy run. Oh, the West had a tougher run or easy run. Forget all that. They're both in the finals. May the best team win. We going to see. We're going to definitely see. Webby is Thanos. I like that. I like that. I was saying Hawk. I didn't think of Thanos. I should have said Thanos. But yeah, Wemby is Hawk. Hawk smash. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button, y'all. Help a brother out. Hit the like button. Especially Super Hawk smash that subscribe button. I am a Sixers fan, but we will be covering the NBA Finals play-by-play, and I hope to see you all on the play-by-play. It's lit on the play-by-plays. Y'all going to really enjoy it. Y'all going to enjoy the play-by-plays. Y'all going to like it. I hope y'all do. I think y'all will. Make sure y'all subscribe. Appreciate all the people that's already hit the like button. Great take. Thank you, bro. And then when we talk about the Knicks, they the Justice League. So the Avengers, all right, we got the Justice League. All right, that's what we're going to do. The Eastern Conference champs, the Knicks, they're the Justice League. The Western Conference champs is the Avengers. Who gonna win, y'all? Justice League versus the Avengers. So the Justice League, let's name the players, man. Let's name the players. Who's who? So who's gonna be Superman for the Knicks? I got Towns as Superman. Towns is Superman. All right. So we got OG. He gonna be OG gonna be Green Lantern. OG gonna be Green Lantern, y'all. Jalen Brunson is gonna be Aquaman. Jalen Brunson's Aquaman. Who else is in the dang old Justice League now? I can't even think, bro. What's the Wumble? Batman is Josh Hart. Who's Mikal Bridges, y'all? So Batman is gonna be Josh Hart. Aquaman is Jalen Brunson. Green Lantern is OG Anunoby. Towns is Superman. We got to figure out Mikal Bridges. Who else is in the Justice League, y'all? I can't go Wonder Woman. And you know why. So who is Mikal Bridges? We talking about the starting five, y'all. Who's Mikal Bridges? Let me look at the comments. Harper Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, Harper Spider-Man. I like that. Harper Spider-Man. Yeah. I like that. Next is Destiny. My boy said, JJ said it's Destiny. Oh man, Spurs in 5. What does Shannon Sharp be saying about the Lakers? Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Oh, you said Knicks in 6. Mexican Garden. It's destiny. Oh snap! How do we tell them? Who you pick? I don't pick nobody. I'm gonna tell you why. I want the Spurs to win. I'm a Sixer fan. Ain't nothing hating against the Knicks. I just want the Spurs. If I had to choose one, I'm going Spurs. I'm a little salty that they beat us the way they beat us. I ain't gonna lie, but it's all love at the end of the day, right? It's a coin flip for me, bro. Like it can be. I hope it goes 7. Anybody can win. I mean that because I would give you the straight, real 100. Hey, listen, Spurs gonna win definitely, or I'll beat it, or I'll do the opposite. Oh, the Knicks gonna win definitely, bro. This is such an even matchup. I don't know how anybody can think they're gonna win in 4 games. I don't know how. I don't care how delusional of a Spurs fan you are, how delusional of a Knicks fan you are. If you feel like your team's going to win in 4, stop the cap. It's not happening. It's not happening in 5. You might as well just say 6 or 7. You got to be realistic now. This is you're talking about 2 very good teams. They're very good. It's not going to be a push. Listen, it's going to be hard, bro. We got the Justice League versus the Avengers. It's going to be hard, bro. Limited towers over cat. Knicks are cooked in 6. 6. Bull says 6. The Knicks made it look easy. They did. The Knicks are destined to win. This is their year. We got a lot of Knicks fans in the building right now. Who you pick to win? I want the Spurs to win. You can't just forget about who they beat to get to the finals because you could get the easiest teams to get. That is true, like the Knicks, and still not finals worthy. Well, I don't want to say they can't be finals worthy because if you look at it like this, bro, they still got to beat whoever's in front of them. It's not their fault that they are just so much better than these other teams. You can't blame a team. Oh well, it's kind of like in the NFL, right? Like, all right, say it's the Patriots with Tom Brady in his prime, and he's going against, let's say, a sucky team. Let's say the Browns, and they don't have nobody, and all of a sudden they have to go through the Browns to win to get to the Super Bowl. It's not, you know what I mean? I mean, the Browns haven't been consistent. It is what it is. Like you play who you play, bro. You can't knock a team for who they play because at the end of the day, they're still going against a professional team. Ain't like they're going against me or you. I'm 6 foot. I'll be a short little guy on that basketball court, bro. Ain't like they're going against a bunch of people that ain't professionals. They went against the Cavs. The Cavs was supposed to be better than the Sixers. The Sixers were supposed to be better than what they showed. The reason why they look so bad, we got to give credit to the Knicks a little bit. Knicks were good, so good that could the Knicks be so good the competition looked that bad? How about that? That narrative isn't really put out there. And this is an honest opinion from a Sixer fan. I want the Knicks to lose. I want them to lose. I want the Spurs to win. But I watched the Knicks play. They're no joke. They're no joke. They play like champions. They play like they share the ball. They play very good defense. And they have multiple players that are two-way players, bro. They have multiple players. So it's not, I get it. People going to keep using what happened, how they got there. All right. So say the Knicks do win the championship. Then what people going to say? Are people going to finally admit that they're the real deal? I'm just saying. You got to play who you play. It ain't the Knicks' fault that my Sixers sucked. It ain't the Knicks' fault that the Sixers sucked. It ain't the Knicks' fault that the Cavs sucked. It ain't the Knicks' fault that the Hawks couldn't push it to game 7. It ain't the Knicks' fault. You can't blame them. They just handled business. It's come from, I can't believe, I feel like I'm sticking up for the freaking Knicks. Of all the teams, I'm sticking up for the Knicks a little bit. And Sixer fans are probably going to be like, oh, Mike, you a Knicks fan. No, I'm not. I'm just keeping it real. The Knicks are a good team. And I hate to give people that are Sixer fans or whoever fan base you rock with, Spurs fans, I hate to give you the bad news. But the Spurs are going to struggle throughout this series. They might win, but this is not no pushover team that they're about to go against from the East. I don't care who they beat in the East. This is not no pushover. This is not no team that this team literally dominated to get to the finals. No competition in their eyes because they're that good. I'm just saying, man. I get it. I get it, agent. I get what you're frustrated. You don't want the Knicks to win. I don't want them to win either. I'm being honest. I do not want the Knicks to win because then I got a lot of Knicks people that are part of the channel. By the way, everybody hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button as well. I am a Sixer fan, as you can see. I'm a Phillies fan. I cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but I will say this: sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. I always say, listen. I will be going live for the NBA Finals play-by-play with the scoreboard and everything. So if you are interested in a hype play-by-play, this is the place to be. Y'all gonna be missing out if y'all don't join the live stream. Y'all are gonna love it. I'm telling y'all right now. It's hype. It's very hype. It's gonna be a good series. Looking forward to it, man. This is gonna be some great basketball. Great basketball. I wanted to go 7. Cat should be wonder. Oh, don't do that, agent. Don't do that. That's crazy. Every round the Knicks were supposed to lose. Go back and look at the commentary and prediction. Yes, that's true. Especially against the Sixers. But now it was easy path and win it. Yeah. What's going on, Big Task? Oh, I've been live for like 2 hours, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and cat, bro. I got a few more minutes. I'm talking to y'all. I'm loving this live stream. This is a cool live stream with everybody. Agent, things about the San Antonio in 5. San Antonio Spurs in 5. Yeah. Yeah, let him talk, Big Task. It's cool. He ain't saying, I didn't see anything crazy. Just let him talk. He's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't block him. Don't block him. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk, Big Task. I like the trash talk. I like it. He ain't say nothing crazy. As long as he don't say nothing inappropriate, he's cool to say what his opinion is. As long as he don't say nothing inappropriate. That's all. I mean, I'm cool with anybody talking trash because I invite the smoke. I got thick skin anyway. And plus, my Sixers been out the dang on playoffs. My Sixers been out the dang on playoffs. So let them talk. As long as they don't say anything inappropriate, I'm cool with what they say. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the Knicks' fault, but people shouldn't be glazing them and saying it's their year. Well, listen. But yeah, it's not their. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. What I'm saying is this, bro. I'm not saying that you are saying it's their fault, but what I am saying is my point is like this, bro. At the end of the day, bro, no matter how you got to the end of the journey, I understand it matters, but it's about finishing that journey. You get what I'm saying? So yes, if they finish the journey, no one can talk crap about what the Knicks did and what they accomplished, because that is a big accomplishment. When's the last time the Knicks got to the finals? I was about to say Eastern Conference Finals. When's the last time they got to the finals, bro? Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, as a Sixer fan, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will be pissed off if my team got to the finals and I heard people saying, well, they ain't really go against nobody. Hey, listen, bro, we beat everybody and we about to beat anybody from the West. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. They got to finish the job, though. But let's keep it real though, agent. If you was a Knicks fan, you would be feeling the same way, bro. You'll be feeling like y'all gonna win. You know what I mean? It's just only natural as a fan of a team. You gonna put your team on a pedestal, like, hey, listen, we beating everybody. But some people do gotta keep it real. The Spurs ain't no joke. You're not going to just sweep the Spurs. Like when Knicks fans say that, I'll be like, you just capping. You a Knicks fan, it's okay. But don't cap, bro. Y'all not going to just beat them. Y'all not just going to beat them down. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh, that's what the Knicks are needs to kind. What was the team the Knicks? Oh, that's how you know it's not basketball based on only. If the Knicks win, people would say it was the refs. Nah. That's because that's if they don't watch the games. Like a dude like me, I watch the Knicks play, bro. Most of the games, bro, I watched, especially against the Sixers. I watched, bro. I know what the Knicks are capable. I know how good the Knicks are, bro. You just know. You just gotta watch the game. They only got tested, and nobody says. But honestly speaking, they both in the finals. We're gonna see what happens. It don't even matter about the journey anymore. Let's see who's gonna finish the journey. What's the conclusion? What's the conclusion of the season? Who's gonna be the champions and who's not? We know that hey, listen, my Sixers ain't gonna be the champions. My Sixers! My Sixers ain't nowhere close to winning the dang old championship. I blame the Knicks. I blame y'all. You ain't have to beat my team like that. You could have gave us a chance. Y'all gave us no dang on chance. We ain't win a dang on game. I blame the Knicks. We know the Thunder ain't gonna be defending champions. They out. I'm just saying. We know the Celtics ain't gonna be the champs. They out. You know what I'm saying? What did Nelly say? What does it take to be number one? He said 2 is not a winner and 3 nobody. You know what I'm saying? So who gonna be number one? Jabroni, they beat championship Thunder, have a seat. A bunch of Rob is running around. The Knicks. Hey, you said a bunch of Rob Parkers running around. You're comparing me to him? The Knicks would have beat the Thunder without their second and third best players having all snap. Yeah, let them. Bro, I'm not hating on the Knicks. That they had an easy path, but you can't expect them to be battle tested enough when they didn't have to go against 1 seed Pistons. Man, hey, listen, they would have smoked the Pistons. They would have smoked the Pistons. I'm gonna tell you why. I've been saying this. I don't care about the seeding. I don't care. As long as you're not a playing team, I really don't care about the seeding. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you exactly why. Pistons were the number 1 seed. It's okay to be the best team in the regular season, but that's all. Let me tell you why they lost. The Pistons, I've been saying this time and time again. And everybody was like, Mike, you don't know what you're talking about. Mike, what are you talking about? I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. The Pistons didn't get far. It wasn't because, all right, the Pistons didn't get far because they don't have enough. They have Cade Cunningham, who's their second best player. Put them in the comments. Who is the second best player of the Pistons? And you better not say Tobias Harris. You better not say Jalen Duran. You better not say Thompson. Who is their second best player? They don't have one. And if they do have one, he ain't consistent. Jalen Duran isn't consistent. Tobias Harris isn't consistent. It's Cade Cunningham and nobody when it comes to offense. I'm talking about offense. Defensively, they bring it. but you still got to score. And Cade Cunningham can't average 45 points a game to keep him afloat enough. Tobias he's up and down too much. Jalen Duran ain't really all that. He hasn't been all that in the playoffs. And Thompson ain't all that. They need another star or another very good player because Cade Cunningham can't do it by himself. That's why the Pistons lost. Yes, they have very good defense, but it's not going to be enough when you got teams that play defense and they got multiple players that can score 20. Who on the Pistons how many players on the Pistons can score 20 points consistently? There's not many. It's Cade Cunningham and who else? Don't say Thompson. Who's consistently can get you 20 plus points a game besides Cade? That's why the Pistons lost. The Knicks, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm telling y'all what I watched. Being a Sixer fan and watching the Knicks beat the brakes off of us in the Cavs. They have too many players that can get you 20 and play good defense. The Pistons would have got smoked. They would have got smoked. They might have got one game, maybe one. I might be pushing it with two. They would have got smoked. That's my opinion. Cade Cunningham can't do it by himself. Now, if you had a player of the caliber of like it don't even gotta be. He could be a number two, like Jalen Williams from the Thunder. You had one of them type of guys. That would be different. He don't got that. Thompson ain't consistent. He don't got enough. I thought Jalen Duran would be good enough, but he ain't consistent. He's not. I don't know what happened to him. Last time New York Knicks made it to the NBA Finals was 1999. Played in, oh man, I don't mean to laugh. It's been a while. Hey, listen, New York Knicks fans have a right to be have a right to be talking. They talk right now. I ain't mad at them. I just be saying to them, y'all not sweeping the Spurs though. For all the New York Knicks fans that think y'all sweeping the Spurs, y'all capping. Y'all capping. Y'all capping. And they had to go against nursing home. Why you have to say that, Agent? On defense, listen. He said, let me read the comment real quick. He said, and they had, look, I'm going to try to pretend I'm him, right? I don't know how he really sounds, but this is him. My bull said, and they had to go against nursing home Harden and Evan Mobley, who doesn't do much in the playoffs. And all the Cavs firepower came from, man, listen, bro. First of all, Mobley's a good player. You got me with the Harden, but you listen. Mobley is good, but you're right. He doesn't do enough. I would love Mobley to be on the Sixers. Joel Embiid for Evan Mobley. Or Paul George. Hey, listen, let's make it happen. Cavaliers. Y'all need Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is a heck of a player, but you're right. He needed to average 20-something points a game. He did not do enough. He's a good defender. He didn't do enough offensively. He wasn't doing enough. I admit to that. But yeah, you said nursing. Nobody was claiming the East was weak last year when the Pacers made it. And who did they beat to get there? The Knicks beat the actual champions, Celtics. Let's go. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I would feel like that, but I would also keep it real. Yeah, and that's cool, Agent. You got to keep it real. Admit that they aren't truly. Okay. You're entitled to your opinion, bro. You're entitled to your opinion. Spurs haven't beaten anyone at full strength yet. Knicks in 5. Oh, snap. Hey, I don't know about them winning in 5, but it's going to be a good series. The Knicks hate laughable at the... people are saying the Knicks will lose because they hate the Knicks. Yeah. New York is not going to beat the West sweep. New York be good to get to get. Hey, listen, let me say this real quick. I said this once, I'm gonna say it again. In my honest opinion, I think it can go either way. I think it's a coin flip. I want the Spurs to win because I'm salty as a Sixer fan. But I understand good basketball. See, that's the difference. Like I'm not just saying that because the Knicks suck. I'm not saying that because that's not true. I'm saying it because I'm salty and I want them to lose. I want the Spurs to win, baby. But I can't deny how good the Knicks are. I can't sit here and lie. Is Knicks in New York to keep people from giving respect to the Knicks? It's that simple. The Knicks are going to have to prove the world wrong and win the championship. That's the only way. That's the only way. This is David against going up. Yeah. Mike, what up? What up, Grizz? What's good, bro? Also, JJ said, oh my gosh, I gotta talk about that on my other channel, but I feel like JJ tripping, bro. He keeping it real though. He could have been a little bit more straightforward and say, I don't like the fact that he's on the team. I would have just said, man, I don't even like the bull on the team all like that. I'm gonna cook him in head to head. That's what I would have said. You know what I mean? Keep it real. He trying to take your job. If anybody's trying to take your job, everybody that's on this live stream, if someone's trying to take your job, how would you feel about that? You're not gonna like it. You're gonna be like, all right, well, yeah, you gotta go. I'm out feeling this. I shoot for real. Yeah, the cats in the wear. Yeah, you ain't lying. At least we didn't give y'all that area for you want to be we did the land. Nah, the Sixers got beat down, bro. The Sixers got beat down, bro. Mikey, don't take that barbecue beating personally. Yeah, man, it is personal, man. Y'all ain't have to beat us like that, man. Nah, not you, bro. Yeah, but listen, though. But listen, you're going to get that. You got to keep in mind you're going to get that because the Knicks haven't been the Knicks haven't been like this in a long time, and a lot of people, you know, um, it's probably just a New York thing. You know, the Yankees dominate MLB. Um, the Knicks, you know, New York is one of the biggest sports states. You know what I mean? And they're the big fish, and they haven't been good in a very long time. I'm talking about good when it comes to like they honestly have a chance to win a championship. So you're going to get a lot of haters, but let me say this though, bro. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. What's the one saying? You ain't if you don't got no haters, it ain't popping. You ain't popping. It'd be different if the Knicks didn't have no haters. It'd be different, even with my Sixers. If the Sixers don't got no haters, I know my Sixers ain't no good right now. We are all right. We ain't bad, but we got some things to work on. But you're gonna always have someone that's not gonna like a team just because they're good. They know they're good. Like I could honestly say, even though I don't want the Knicks to win, and even I'm not gonna put myself in it. I'm pretty sure everybody that says the Knicks are going to lose in 4, even if you're a Spurs fan, you know deep down inside, you know the Knicks are really good. They know. If you watch the Eastern Conference playoffs, you know that they're actually pretty darn good. You know. You know what I mean? The Knicks own the East Coast. So you know that's how you got to kind of look at it. Like you ain't popping. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say I can't think of another word to describe what I'm trying to say is like you're not popping unless you have haters. Like that goes for anything in life. You get a promotion at a job, you're gonna have people talking behind your back. You're gonna have people like, oh, why he get a promotion and I didn't? I got more experience than him. He just must have been kissing butt to move up, or she must have kissed butt to move up. Why that man? You're gonna have a hater. That's just what it is. You're always gonna have a hater. That's just the bottom line to it. You're always going to have a hater. And that goes for life. But at the end of the day, use that as motivation. Let me tell you something about this channel, man. I have 2 YouTube channels. By the way, everybody hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. I go live for Sixer games, Phillies games. But I always say, even if you're not a Sixer fan or Phillies fan, if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing because I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. I will be going live for the NBA Finals, play-by-play. With the scoreboard and everything. And also, I mean, because I went live for the Eastern Conference Finals, that was good, but the Western Conference Finals was lit. But getting back to what I was saying, like you're always going to have people that's going to hate, bro. Like, and use that as motivation. Let me tell you something about this channel, man. I have 2 YouTube channels. I have Mike Sports Vibes is my football channel, and this channel that y'all watching is my basketball and baseball channel, right? And when I made this channel at first, bro, people was hating, oh, he's giving up on his other channel. Why isn't he being patient? And why isn't he just working on his other channel? Because I had a vision. People not going to see your vision. And you can't tell people your vision because even if you tell them, they're not going to believe in it until you accomplish something, until you make it. People ain't going to believe in you. That's why you got to keep a lot of things to yourself and just do it and just show that you can do it and prove people wrong. Use that as motivation. That's what you got to do in life, bro. Keep God first and believe in yourself. And anything can be possible. But like I'm saying all this because that's what's happening with the Knicks. That's what's happening with in life in general. People going to hate. Let them hate. Laugh at it. Let it motivate you. The Knicks, I don't know if the Knicks is hearing it. I don't know what ESPN is saying. Haven't watched First Take. I don't know what Stephen A. Smith is thinking. I don't know what all the big timers are thinking when it comes to the ESPN or whatever. They probably got the Spurs winning. I know Stephen A. Smith got the Knicks winning. He gonna probably say Knicks in 7-6, blue skies and orange skies, blue skies and orange skies. You already know what Stephen A. Smith gonna say. You already know. Hey, listen, you already know Stephen A. Smith. He hyped. And he has a right to be hyped. Because if my Sixers got to the finals, bro, I'm going to be talking crazy, bro. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to keep it respectful. I'm going to say, yo, we better than all y'all. We beat the brakes off of y'all. It is what it is. I don't care what none of y'all say. Let's go, Sixers, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go, baby. I'm going to be hyped. If I was a New York Knicks fan, I would be talking just as much. I'll probably be talking more. Because my team ain't making it to the finals since 2001 with the great Allen Iverson. My team ain't win the NBA Finals since 1983 with the great Julius Erving and Moses and Maurice Cheeks. So I'm going to be the same at that. Listen, bro, I'll be the same way, bro. I'm talking heavy. Bro. For real. Just like if I was a Spurs fan. Bruh. If I was a Spurs fan, I'd be talking heavy. Man, we gonna cook the Knicks, bro. I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm gonna say cook them, but I'm not gonna say we sweeping them. We gonna cook them in like 7 games, 6 games. As long as we win, that's considered cooking to me because I know how good the Knicks are. I ain't gonna say 4 games. That ain't happening. But I'll be freaking happy, bro. Both fan bases should be really proud of their teams, bro. Regardless of the journey on how they got there. Be proud of your teams because, to be honest with you, especially the Knicks fans, y'all ain't winning a long dang on time. Y'all ain't winning anything in a long time. So y'all should definitely be hyped. For real. Y'all should really be hyped. I can't even be mad at Knicks fans. Hey, listen, man. Y'all ain't making it in like 50 years. Goodness gracious, 40 years. The Knicks own the big fan base in every city. Yeah. You know what? They dominated the Sixers in Philly. I don't know what the New York Knicks was doing, bro. New York Knicks fan base came into Philly and dominated. And I got about 40 people in the building. Can y'all please hit the like button? Can I get 10 likes? Can I get 10 likes, y'all? Can I get 10 likes? 10 more likes. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're feeling the vibes. You keeping it real, even though you want the Knicks to lose. I gotta keep it real, bro. The Pistons couldn't beat a play-in team. What do you think the Knicks would have? Tobias Harris. In the East, seeding doesn't matter. The best team will run the table. Honestly, seeding don't really matter in both conferences, in my honest opinion, because even though the Thunder they were the number 1 team, what happened to the Thunder? I understand injuries. I don't want to hear the excuse because every team got injuries. I get it. Their second best player didn't play. I get it. It happens. I'm not giving no excuses because my Sixers don't get no excuses when Joel Embiid never plays. Y'all don't give us no excuses. So I'm not giving the Thunder no excuses, bro. It is what it is. The Spurs were the better team and they won it in 7. Respectfully speaking. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I just feel like you're just going to have to do your job. You know, you're going to have to win at an opposing team's home field. That's just that it happens. Uh, what's going on, Sharon? Okay, you got me on how the Pistons weren't the greatest in the league, but that's showing how bad the East is. Oh, come on, bro. Everyone talking smack on the first seed in the conference. Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. I get your point, but yeah, man, they need another player. The Pistons definitely need another player. Um, the Pistons lost to the Cavs in their yeah. What's going on, Jalen Brunson? What about Jalen Brunson? He said the Eastern Conference is the JV League. Oh, snap. The West is just the Spurs and OKC. Everyone else is mid. Spurs and 5. Alien Bully basketball. We're going to see. We're going to see. Towns, no defense. Brunson, no defense. Towns, let me say this right. Towns can play defense, and I'm not sure what's going on with the likes. My likes are going down. I'm not really sure what's going on. But what I would say is this: make sure y'all can counter it by hitting the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, y'all, if y'all haven't already. Because I don't know what's happening. My likes are subtracting. I went from 32 likes to 28 likes. I don't know what's going on. All right, so Towns. All right, but talking about Towns, Towns can play really good defense. The thing about Towns is you got to get him involved early on. You got to get him involved early on. If you don't get him involved early on, he goes by offense makes his defense better. It's not the other way around. So if you don't get him involved offensively, what happens is his defense is going to be lackluster. Let's just keep it real. But when his offense is cooking, guess what? His defense is also cooking, right? So he could have the potential to be very good on defense. That's just my opinion. Towns and Brunson both had the Knicks have been best team defense in the playoffs. The East is we talking about. Hey, bro, I love your channel and I respect you, but I'm a hop. Okay, bro. Uh, back on. Oh, thank you, bro. Shout out to you, agent. And guess what? Jalen Brunson has New York City is gonna have to call. Is Wemby is continue on. Oh snap! Let's go. We gonna see what happens, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate your opinion. The Knicks sent out a message to the NBA. Uh oh. I just seen a reel that the NBA team has won their superstar was team. Oh wow! No NBA team has won. Oh wow! When the superstar is small, wow. John Stockton. Oh wow! I never really thought about that. That's a good information. Uh, Go Heat. We got a Heat fan in the building. I appreciate the honest commentary. That's how you go for hate whatever team you want, but at least be honest. Yeah, you got to keep it 100. That's one thing, man. I try to keep it as 100 as possible, man. Like, I love basketball, so I respect the game. You know what I mean? I respect the players on everybody's team, whether I don't like the team or not. Like, even like with the Celtics, you think I care for the Celtics, bro? Like, Celtics and Sixers rivalry goes back to Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain days. Like, they always beat us. And I hate to say it, the Celtics always beat the Sixers, bro. But I can't deny that the Celtics have two very good wing players in Jason Tatum and Brown. I can't deny they have two of the best wing players. It's like I can't be the Celtics suck and that means everybody that's on the team sucks. That's just me being unrealistic. It's me not being real. You know what I mean? I got Spurs winning. Spurs are known for championship. Yeah. We gonna see. We gonna definitely see. Big bank take little bank. Uh oh. To be honest, in East, it's Knicks and everybody else. Sixers, Cavs, Magic, Pistons, Heat, Hornet here above. Yeah. Honestly speaking, bro, Chris, I feel like I hope that the Heat trade for Joel Embiid. I think y'all would love Joel Embiid. I think he'll be really good with y'all, by the way. But man, the East is so weird, man. Year to year, it just seems like it's different by a little bit. Like I didn't expect the Pistons to be that good this year, in the regular season. But it's all about the postseason. You can have the number one seed, but what's it matter if you don't have enough? It's about building chemistry, bro. And the Pistons didn't have enough. as long as you're not, like I said, as long as you don't have, as long as you're not a play-in team, you don't want to be a play-in team, right? It's too much pressure to, you got to win games to get into the playoffs. As long as you're not a play-in team, that's all that matters. Just be 1 through 6, right? When it comes to the seeding, and then go from there. The most important thing is chemistry and health, and then go from there and see what happens. Yeah, you laughing at that Joel Embiid thing? Oh, Steph Thompson. Yeah, Steph Thompson. Isaiah Thomas. Yeah. I was about to say Isaiah Thomas. Steph Curry, definitely. Um, but the thing about it though, bro, there is, yeah, that's true. Steph Curry. And Steph Curry won it without Kevin Durant the first time. So that's one thing. I just want to put that out there. Isaiah Thomas was definitely the best player on the bad boy Pistons. The 76ers did not right. Hold on. Let me say that. Let's read that again. The 76ers did not, did the right thing by firing Daryl Morey. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Just keep it respectful. That's all. Let's keep it respectful, everybody. Yeah, let's keep it respectful. Yeah, let's keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. I know emotions are high because we got the Knicks they finally got to the finals. I know the emotions are high for the Spurs. They back to the finals since when did they get to the finals last? With the great Tim Duncan and them. So I know emotions is high. It's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree, everybody. It's okay. But I'm gonna be getting off in a little bit, y'all. What's y'all questions real quick, y'all? What's y'all questions real quick? What's y'all questions? What's y'all opinion? Would you take Jalen Brunson or Jalen Brunson or Patrick Ewing? Let me ask me that question after the playoffs. What are your thoughts on two MVPs and one chip and how they got in? Oh well, whoo. So SGA, I feel like this, bro. I feel like he deserved it, but then again, you could go Victor Wembanyama. I don't know how many games Victor played this season, but in my honest opinion, um, I think the best player in the whole NBA is Victor Wembanyama. He's the best player. Congratulations to SGA. He's a heck of a player. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's gonna go down as one of the best players of all time if he can stay healthy and keep doing what he's doing. He's already got one chip, two MVPs, like you said. Um, yeah, and I get it. I get what you're saying. You said Holly got injured, but listen, bro, injuries are part of the game. I'm not going to take nothing away from SGA because Tyrese Halliburton got hurt. It's not his. Listen, it just happens, bro. Like I said about Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid get hurt, bro. Ain't nobody's fault, bro. It's nobody's fault on why Joel Embiid keeps getting hurt, bro. It happens. Some players are just injury prone, and the unfortunate is my boy Holly got hurt, and they took advantage of it. Which, if it was the other way around, say SGA got hurt, guess who would have took advantage of it? The Pacers would have took advantage of it. It's part of the game, bro. It's the unfortunate truth. It's unfortunate that Holly got hurt. Um, I still think the Thunder would have won. To be honest with you, it could have went either way though. Who knows? But Holly's a heck of a player. He's a very good guard. One of the best pure point guards in the NBA. He looks to pass before to score, even though he can score. He looks to get his teammates involved before scoring, and I love point guards like that. He reminds me of Rondo. Um, and he plays pretty darn good defense as well. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna take nothing away from SGA. I get what you're saying, but I'm not taking nothing away from the Thunder. They deserved it, man. Because like at the end of the day, like if my Sixers was going against the Thunder and SGA got hurt, hey, listen, man, it is what it is. We gotta take advantage of it. It's time to win. It is what it is. You can put you can say, oh well, they only won because of that or so and so. Hey, listen, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. I heard Isaiah Joe might get let go. Yeah, Isaiah Joe might get let go. In my opinion, Shai doesn't deserve any MVPs. Maybe one because one they should have won. How many games? I think there was something with like games. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he played enough games to qualify. I don't know. I gotta see how many games he played. But I think Victor is the best player in the game. But just because you're the best player in the game doesn't mean you're going to get MVP. You know what I mean? I know that sounds crazy to say, but it's true, right? And I don't know how many games he played. I think he was maybe disqualified from getting MVP because of how many games he played. You know what I mean? He said, I'll take him over Grimes. And he's the biggest flopper. Yes, you know what? He does flop a lot, bro. He does flop a lot. He flops a lot, but he's still a heck of a player. He's still a heck of a player. He's one of the best in the game, hands down. He does flop a lot, I will admit. But I don't like when he jumped like all right, flopping unfortunately is part of the game, unfortunately. But the flops that get on my nerves more than any flops is like say you pump fake you and you pump fake, the defender jumps in the air and you jump into the defender and then you act like he did it. Like he's the one that initiated the contact, knowing darn well you jumped into the defender. I hate that. That's what I thought that was a rule where they don't do it. You'll get I thought there was a rule about that, but I guess not. Seen it a couple times in the playoffs so far. So, I don't know, man, what the heck is going on with that. But they got to fix that. But SGA is a heck of a player. I know the flopping irritates a lot of people, but he's still a good player. I don't like flopping, but everybody flops. Every single star flops. Every one of them. You can't, besides Ant-Man, I don't see Ant-Man flop. I don't see Tyrese Maxey flop. But every all-star, all superstars, all the stars flop. From Luka to Jokic, Victor Wembanyama be flopping sometimes. Jalen Brunson, everybody, Joel Embiid, everybody flops. Everybody flops. Oh, I love that. I love that comment. You should. Yes, God is good all the time. God is love all the time. Let me matter of fact, I can read the word. I'm gonna read the word word of God real quick. Hold on, let me find a word real quick before I get off this live stream. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It will really help the channel. I'm trying to get to my first 1,000 subs on this channel. I do cover the Sixers and Phillies on this channel, but like I said, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. And I will be covering the NBA playoffs, NBA finals, play-by-play on this channel. I'm gonna read. What am I gonna read? Hold on, my computer. What is wrong with my computer? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. What are we gonna read? What are we gonna read? Show more. All right. Let's read 1 Corinthians. I'm gonna read it again. I did read it yesterday, but I'm gonna read it again because I think it's a powerful powerful message. And I feel like people gotta understand this is something that we need to live by. You know what I mean? We gotta live by the word of God. And no matter what you're going through, God would always be with you. But let's read 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 through 8. Right? All right, so let's go. It's going to start like this. So love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. So I just wanted to read that for y'all. Amen. So I wanted to read that to y'all for everybody that's in the building. Appreciate you rocking with your boy. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Oh, thank you for subbing, bro. Thank you for subbing, bro. I appreciate it. LeBron's a flopper too. Yeah, LeBron's a flopper. They could. I don't know about them going after Giannis. I don't know. I don't honestly. If they go after Giannis to replace Holmgren, that's a good pickup because Holmgren did not show enough. He did not show enough. I think Giannis on the Thunder would be freaking crazy. I know Holmgren is younger, but I would take Giannis over him right now. I ain't gonna lie. I say that respectfully. That would be crazy. Giannis on the Thunder. Oh my goodness. That's the result I got. With that. That's my opinion. My first reaction to that comment. Oh my goodness. Amen, brother. I gotta go. Oh, yeah. All right, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that's in the stream, bro. Appreciate everybody. But yeah, man. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. I'm about to get off in a little bit. Thank you so much for all y'all support, man. God bless to each and every one of y'all. Y'all are thank you, man. You made this live stream really fun. I will be live for the finals. I will be live for Sixer stuff and of course Philly stuff. I will be going live. Feel free to come in the live streams and talk to me. Yeah, man. Like I said, sports are designed that brings together, not separators, man. Like that's what we trying to do. The word of God brings us together. That's number one. Keep God number one. And then, like I said, sports, I'm using sports as a tool to bring people together. There's a lot of stuff going on around the whole world. And I'm not gonna get into it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And we just trying to bring each other together, man, because there's a lot of love can always beat hate. You know what I mean? Right now it's a battle between good and evil, and we gonna try to, and I'm gonna try to do my part. All right. But shout out to y'all, man. Have a wonderful day. God bless to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Until next time, peace out. Be safe. And I'll be back live. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I definitely will be live for the NBA Finals, but I will probably put some shorts out saying who's gonna win, the Spurs or the Knicks. I'll put a couple of shorts out. I will probably be going live for some Phillies games as well, but I will be going live for the NBA Finals. It's definitely going down. But I'm out, y'all. Peace out.